y'all. Those calls. Funky. Don't stop. Yeah, let's jack to this one, y'all. Let's forget about the facts of this one. Release the energy inside you to this one.
What up? Cheers, everybody. All right, welcome tonight. I don't know much of what happened today, except that GameStop seemed to pop shortly after that video was taken live. Right? I'm like 99% kidding, but I did notice. I actually don't even know how it ended up though. Let's check on it. Oh, typed it in wrong. Am I typing that in wrong? What am I doing? That's weird. That's not working. Let me try that one more time because I didn't just see. You said Jeremy G me? Oh, that's weird, huh? You never see that. That's bizarre. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Come and try this one final time. This is it. If I click this and that don't work, what are you gonna do? All right. Anyway, all right. Let's check stock charts. What the hell? Oh. Okay. All right. the company didn't just suddenly stop, trading. You know what? That would have been somewhat surprising. But I don't know if you got to see, but I uploaded that new GameStop video. It took me an extra night. I thought I was gonna be able to finish it, but it just so happened that I just got it done, and just before the trading week ended, and I hope you like it. But I'd be curious if you have any feedback on the style of the video. I just thought I'd try something new. It took me a while, as I said, it took me a while to to get to learn Final Cut. I was using iMovie when I just got things going again a couple months ago, and I thought I'd take the time to learn Final Cut and then just try out some new graphics and stuff. But let me know what you think if you like that style of providing research and stuff. Obviously, the thesis is much more robust than the video shows. But that's like how much. I mean, it covers the gist of it. You know what? That's how I feel. And for people who are somewhat dialed into the story, that covers most of it. But if not, let me know. And because I feel like most people aren't going to watch 20 minutes or 60 minutes video. That's like how long those other ones were. But let me know if you like it. And who's around on a Friday? You know what I mean? But I thought, I don't care. Just upload it and see what people think. And we'll see. But anyway, just so coincidence, right? I know it's coincidence. Shortly after I took it public, and then the stock price started trading off, right? So Roy Kitty, can we attribute it to Roy Kitty for fun, for the hell of it? You know what I mean? But yeah, sure. It just so happened, right? Coincidence. Like I said, shortly after I took it public, it rang. It was up like 20% today at one point, huh? But anyway, no news. I didn't see anything. I saw like Buckle reported something, and it just a little bit of a coincidence. So we'll see what happens from here. But I expect it's gonna be a busy quarter on the news front. You know what I mean? We have earnings. It's gonna be reported in 3 or 4 weeks from now. And but could they report? Maybe they'll report something sooner than that. I'm not sure. We know the sale leaseback seems like it may have already taken place, but they could wait till earnings. I have no idea. But regardless, it could be a relatively weak Q2, but maybe it's already priced in. But after that, what else is left? I feel like it's only really bullish news following that. We'll see, though. I mean, I've been wrong. I've been wrong so many times. But and anyway, I got the chart pulled up here. But doesn't it seem bullish? I decided to include that in this video, the latest video. I forget if I included. Honestly, I forget if I included the other one. But it seems like a bullish chart to me. But what the hell do I know? I have no idea. And but yeah, this is bullish. This whole turnaround right here. So you layer this onto some bullish fundamental events unfolding. Who the hell knows? So we'll see what happens. But this 5 year. All right, yeah, this looks good. Nowhere close to being overbought on the weekly, right? Isn't that kind of? It's not. That's not bullish per se. But if it starts to pick up, it starts getting bullish, then you could expect it to take off. Maybe people disagree. Maybe technical analysts disagree with my take on the chart, which wouldn't surprise me because I don't know. It's just my take. It's kind of, so everything's subjective, right? Value subjective. For the most part, charts are somewhat subjective because it depends on your time horizon and all that stuff, and there's a lot that goes into it. But anyway, this isn't a GameStop stream. This is an investing stream. So anyway, but I saw GameStop was up 20% at some point today. It's you know what? Let me just dial in here. Is this an important move? A little bit. Oh, look at that. So what was that? June 10th. Where did it close? It closed just above 5. Oh, it closed above 5 today. It's the first close above 5 in a month. All right, that's somewhat meaningful, right? We can, if we want it to be, I guess. But, oh yeah, and then what did it get to? 560? Holy hell. All right, let's see what happens. Meaningless, without news. It's all the fundamental events that are going to drive everything. That's my take anyway. Unless it starts breaking out, then I feel like the technical analysts pile on, blah, 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 blah. But, hey, close above 5. All right, we'll take that. Anyway, I actually don't even know what the hell else happened today. Let's take a peek. Oh, I do know a little bit, though, because lumber. Look at this. So, mostly a quiet day. In fact, oh, you know what I noticed today? I did see one thing. I saw that the broad market was up. Oh, look at this. The Dow was up more than the NASDAQ. But I noticed that small caps were down. Was it just the Roaring Kitty portfolio? No, but I feel like I did check up on something. Excuse me. Was it IWM? What's going on? Oh, so is it just Yahoo? Did they change? Oh, did they? You know what? Did they change? It must just be Yahoo down, huh? That's bizarre. Apple? I mean, if the search results pop up and it doesn't show up, then you. What the hell? All right, so do they have a new URL? I didn't think so. Let me see. That looks the same to me. What about this? What? All right. I tried. Try this one more time. All right, whatever. We don't get to force it. We don't have to force it. We have other methods besides Yahoo Finance. You know, that's just what I've programmed into the. Yeah. So I noticed it was down a little bit today, but everything else seemed up. That was kind of interesting. Why did I check? Oh, you know what? I looked it up because I noticed. I just noticed the Roaring Kitty portfolio was down, and then I just quickly pulled up just this, and I saw, oh, this is all green, and this is red. You know what? That's you don't see that too often. And this is the Russell 2000, just to be clear. Oh, you can see this. Yeah. This is just the Russell 2000, right? But down 1% when everything else is green, you don't see that too often. Anyway, it just caught my attention. So was natural gas up today? All right. So anyway, that was what happens in broadly. I don't need to check everything else. Natural gas, was this really up 3%? Yeah. Whoa, I didn't see this. Is that today? What's the date? 21st? Holy shit, I missed this. I could have sworn. Did it happen late in the day? Wait a second. This says 244. But you're telling me it closed at 257? What? Is there futures? What's going on here? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a big. Is that a not quite a 10% difference, but what to believe? I guess I'll believe investing.com, right? Whatever, not a big deal. Anyway, so I did notice in particular. So on the line of, I mean, natural gas. I feel like I'm looking at natural gas every damn stream, for better or worse. I don't know, but I saw RRC pulling back, right? And so not a big pullback or anything like that. But when RRC's pulling back and that's such a bullish chart and it's kind of tied to values and commodities and so forth, I think if RRC's pulling back, then that's kind of telling of what the Roaring Kitty portfolio is going to be doing, right? And so it's funny. I didn't think that when I had nothing to do with the position, but now it's like been such a strong trend and everything like that, and fundamentally and so forth, that like it caught my attention today when it pulled back. I'm like, oh, if this is pulling back, probably everything is pulling back, and lo and behold, it was. But I mean, not a big pullback, right? Meaningless. But I used it as an opportunity to add to. Do you notice AR was up today? I mean, small. It's just a small percentage, right? But yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah. So it turned out to be great timing on that ad. I'll come back to the dash. What time is it? 7:13. Look at me checking up on the clock already. I mean, I just added to AR earlier this week, right? And it's been holding up pretty damn well. I mean, kind of the Roaring Kitty portfolio has pulled back a tad. Not really, not much. It's embarrassing that I'd even say that because it's so small. But I just noticed when it pulls back a little bit. But AR, flat since it pulled back, which is not that meaningful, but a little bit meaningful, right? And so I added that day, and it's like holding up relative to RRC and relative. I didn't check everything else today. SWM was up a little bit today. Okay, after a pullback though, right? You know what I mean? EQT. Yeah, I mean everything's flat. There's nothing really to discern here. But I thought, all right, good job AR holding up. Maybe that's going to be a good ad. We'll see. But and then what about SD? I think I think I added to SD today too. Is it reflected here? I can't remember. I think I updated it. I added a little bit of SD too. I've been waiting for a little bit of a pullback. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. It's still, what is it? Is it top 10? Oh, top 15. That's something. But let's hope it pulls back a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'd add a little bit more to this. Oh, and you know what I did? I trimmed RRC. You may see I trimmed RRC. So I finally did. It turned out I was a little bit delayed. You know what I mean? I should have done it that day. That's what you get. I should have trimmed RRC that day. I bought more AR, and I just mistakenly was like, let's just wait a day. Whatever, it's okay. So I trimmed. It was like 5 or 8%. I don't even know what it was down since then. But then, so I trimmed, and then I didn't add to AR, but I added to Sandridge, and so we'll see. I'll take the pullback. You know what I mean? RRC, that's fine. Take it on that, and because Sandridge has much more upside, so I'll take that. I only added a little bit because I feel like these are speculative stocks. You got to give them time. You know what I mean? This isn't like a huge pullback or anything like that. But it's a pullback. It was right here, $1.80. Was it down 10%? More than that. But that's not that big of a pullback for these stocks. 50% is a pullback for these types of stocks. Make no mistake. Jeez. But that's why it's still just biding my time. There's no rush on any of this. No rush at all, really. We could have weeks or months to this. So just bide my time. But really, I don't think I did anything else. But no, yeah, anyway, so it stuck out to me today because GameStop was up 9%. Everything else was like kind of down for the most part. So a lot of the, what was oil doing today? Does this work? Oh, I did. I plugged it to oil. It's 42. It's been 42. It's been How long has it been 42? Oh, it's been 42 forever. Oh, cheers oil, huh? I know the chart's all messed up, right? Because of how low it dropped. But even if we do, can we do just like a month or something? Let's do 1 month. It's like it's doing nothing, huh? No, it's $40. 40 to 42. That's crazy. Has it been this stable for a month? What's the 1 month standard deviation going back 10 years? I have no idea. But that seems super stable. Even I don't know. I wouldn't make that claim. No way. But anyway, it looks like energy pulled back. Maybe there was news today. What would be a good one? ExxonMobil. Chevron gets regular okay to shut anything today. I doubt there was anything. P10, Dyson drill. Oh yeah, that was a nice drill. We talked about HP and PDS. I thought P10 was a pretty solid driller. I should have mentioned that. I forgot. I mean, it's one of the top positions of the portfolio. I kind of forgot. But like balance sheet wise and just how it was historically run, boy, it really hasn't done much though. That's a bummer. Damn. Oh, that's a bad couple days too. It didn't do much. It didn't bounce back as strongly as I would have hoped as some of these other ones. Interesting. Sometimes the balance sheet's so strong for some of these, they don't bounce as strong as you'd like. You know what I mean? Some of the more speculative ones, the risky ones, they kind of come roaring back. And this one didn't. I mean, I bought in low. My average cost is definitely around 2 to 3. And then it was like, it didn't even barely doubled. Damn, so drilling, huh? And what about, what is HP and PDS doing? Oh, shit. That's Helmerich and Payne. That could be a leader. What do you think? How about the more speculative ones? PDS holding up? What the hell? How about BT? So like oil sands and BT pulling back? Oh, I mean, it's a small percentage right now, but hey, this is an opportunity to add. You know what I mean? I don't have a quick way to. I just kind of got to do this. Oh, it's position size over 100. You know what I mean? So that's why, yeah. It's like oh, you can almost rest assured that as soon as I start dabbling a little bit, it's gonna pull back. So like I've kind of learned. That's why the smallest position, the smallest non-nominal position. I need to work is CNDT. That was the one that Carl was playing. I'm like, let's just get a starter position. And I feel like it's down 10 or 20% or something, but it's so small. There's other ways to manage risk, and you can at least start dabbling. It forces you to. Yeah, I feel like I bought in right around here, and now you don't. Now you see why it was the reason. It's literally the smallest position in the portfolio, because let's just see what happens. Anyway, this seems like it could be a good place to add back. I'll tell you what, if Carl started adding after this pop. Oh, that's a different Clifford. I thought that was going to be Clifford Sosa. I thought that was Clifford Sosa. I was like, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. All right, not this time. Different Cliff. When did the last time he added? What the hell was that? Oh, he added on August. What is this? He added August 14th at $6. Huh? We looking at the right chart? What is this? What's going on? I feel like am I taking crazy pills? What's in this? What'd you put in this? Oh, 2019. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I doing, huh? Jeez. Okay, so he hasn't bought since May. Oh, I just jumped ahead to the dark green. So what Open Insider does is it highlights the bigger purchases dark green, and I mistakenly just jumped to the dark green, just thinking those are the ones I thought he had just purchased quite a bit recently, but apparently not. So in that case, it's just one to keep an eye on. You know what I mean? That's why it's so small. You know, if he was going in heavy, especially recently with the price discounted, then it's like, all right, then we can make it a little bit more. But if he's just in it and not actively trading it, then it's a little bit of like, all right, let's just see. Maybe if I dive in deeper, I'll reassess. I mean, right now I just pulled it up. I forgot, but certainly when I took the position, 2019, and in 2020 he hasn't. I mean, there's plenty of other opportunities, but anyway, this isn't about CNDT. Let's keep checking in things. Yeah, so things were kind of down today. Water, WTTR, CVG. Oh, CVG back 10%. Oh, it's not quite where I want. I want a little bit more. You know what I mean? I talked about it pulling back. I want it, at least below 4. There's nothing to do with it right now. Maybe I should have been taking gains. I don't know, but maybe it's not that. How big is it? It's not even 1%. You know what I mean? I just let it ride. I don't care. What am I doing for cash? Oh, I didn't update cash, but it should be about balanced. Okay. We're just gonna see everything down a little bit today. Not much. Okay, this pulled back below 10. This is a tough one. Everything's kind of pulling back here. This is something to keep an eye on. Oh, you know what? Maybe today's the day you should do this. Go through the chart. Interesting. Let's clear these out. Well, some of these charts kind of pulling back a little bit. You know what I mean? Nothing too alarming. Oh, I saw there was some insider buying on FPay. It's small, right? It's the same dude. He's buying every other day. Oh, and I saw more CWH, yeah? A little bit more. Oh, shit, I didn't see the sale. I didn't see that. Sale and options exercise. Crestview. What? What is that? Crestview. How much did they own? They sold, that was 30% of their position. What? What the hell? Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Damn. Some of these tickers don't populate just correctly on Whale Wisdom. I think because tickers change and then. Oh, there it is. Oh, they had a good chunk. They owned almost 5%. As of quarter end, they owned 4.2. What are they down to now? What? What's going on? 13.9. Did I misread that? Am I misreading everything today? What am I? Do you see this? Crestview 4.3. Shares held 4.3. Owned 13.9. Are there others? Like Hesta and Permit and GameStop, they're two separate filings, so that sometimes get thrown off. Is this them too? CW, Crestview? No? Whatever. Interesting. I was following it more for Abrams anyway. I care more about what Abrams is doing than, I mean, I don't even know Crestview, so alright, let's look them up. Anything about them? I don't know. That's okay. We'll keep moving. But anyway, I saw he was buying more every single day. And then on the 21st, is that today? No, trade date yesterday. He bought 250K, a little bit more sizable. So this is going to turn out to be $1 million, ain't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's $1 million. He's $1 million. See that? I mean, he's probably uber wealthy. Nevertheless, but it pulled back. It pulled back quite a bit, right? I pulled back to like the 32, 33 range. Yeah, but noise. But there's no doubt. This chart looks a little bit bearish on the shorter term. I mean, you see what I mean? Like super overbought, not as much overbought, not even came close to pulling back. This is a little bit bearish. That's why we'll do that today. Look through the charts. We don't need to keep going through PRTY. This thing's all over the place, huh? This thing's up, down, down, up, down. I mean, not much. That's what I mean. You take a step back, it's not doing anything. But you can understand why people who don't like volatility kind of shy away from these types of stocks. But therein lies the opportunity. Oh, FET pulling back. Did I may have added to it. I may have added to it slightly today. You notice how it's still a super small position. It's not even 0.5%. But I think I added 20. It was already super small. But I think I added 25% to it when I saw it pull back. It was after we talked about. Oh, that was it. We talked about it on Wednesday, right? Wasn't it up like 10 or 20% yesterday? Something dumb. We talked about it like today, right? It was like Wednesday, the 50. Then it was up 10%. It was up. Was that 20%? Yeah, it was up 20% or something. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, the market must be watching this stream, right? They must be picking up on what I'm gonna do. Just kidding. And then anyway, so I didn't pull the trigger yesterday. I'm like, then I'm like, I don't care. Then I pulled back, and then so I'm like, all right, I'll add a little bit today. But plenty of time on that one, too. No rush. Plenty of energy exposure, blah, blah, blah. If FET is performing well, FET, probably the energy industry is performing well, and the whole Roaring Kitty portfolio is doing fine. So that's how I'm kind of balancing out those risks. But I'll add on the pullback because of what we saw. What did the note say? Just add to FET. Really thorough research that we did. Good thing we're taking such thorough notes. But I remember. I remember it seemed like management was caring. You know what I mean? What I didn't do is I didn't add to ASPS or RESI. I know that was how we spent a good amount of time last time. But I didn't see any rush. It's below 50 on the RSI. Not that I looked that up. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I just internalized that there was no super urgent rush. Plus, I need to raise cash. That's what I got to do. But what's Resi doing? Probably below 10 is a good... Oh, below 10 for both, maybe. Damn, this chart's looking good. Okay. All right. Anything else worth checking up on today? What do I need to see? Everything's down. I guess some opportunity to trim. Oh, BTE. There we go. Real low. Oh, let me turn this off. This turn off. Oh, yeah. You know what? Every time I restart the computer, I can't turn my little highlighter on. I need a different highlighter. I feel like I should be. I don't have to click a button on the keyboard. I mean, I don't know, if you're a gamer, you got your one hand on the mouse, one hand on the keyboard. You're kind of doing that. I'm not really there yet because I've come up with all these shortcuts to not have to type something on the keyboard. So I need a different shortcut. Should be able to click. OI. Could I raise some cash? Yeah. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. I barely remember this one. Look at that. I'm basing it on this alone. I barely remember it. I know of it. Owens, Illinois. Metal and glass. But what is it exactly? Manufacturer sells glass containers. Yeah, to food and beverage manufacturers. Could be an interesting business, but sorry. Based on what I recall of it, which is not very much, I kind of just internalize these things, and I remember it not being that great of a business. Maybe fundamentally. I'll pull it up, but there's some cash right there. Not a huge position, but oh, BRFS. Below 4. CRNT. Oh, some of these look kind of cheap. I should start at the bottom of the portfolio. Yeah. Look at this. I thought BRFS was looking attractive right here, and I don't even think I bought it. And then I'm like, I missed out on a double. And then, and now here I got it back. Oh, that chart looks interesting. Oh, opportunity or the stuff. See what I mean? Okay, we got to look through these charts. That's what we're doing today, definitely. IO was down 10%. Yeah, see, that I'm glad I kept this a small position because it's one of those speculative ones that could go up big, but this chart don't look good. Ain't no, look at this. This looks like shit. It looks terrible. Look at this break. That's a clean break. And because it's such a speculative energy position, this seems to me a little bit bearish for energy. You know what I mean? This could be a bull claim. I don't know. So that's the thing. Some of these more riskier positions within an industry or a sector, if they start breaking, it's like, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Look at those 5 days. That's bad. That's bad. What are some other things we can check for commodity? Let's check that risk column. All right, I'm done on the daily. Peabody. Oh, Peabody down too. Ooh, things pulling back a little bit because Peabody's been at 250 this whole damn time. There you go. Maybe if everything bounces back strongly Monday, right? But just something for us to keep in mind. Wow. Peabody, also one of those more speculative, right? Like coal, I mean, they got thermal and metallurgical, but still. What else we got? MCF? Oh, I think we're going to see some bearish shit. Ooh. All right, we're definitely doing this today. Look at these big pullbacks today. We'll see what happens Monday, but in the meantime, let's be prepared. All right, now I'm not just... Wow, GameStop was the only green. Sick! It's literally the only green one. It's the only green conditional formatting. Which that means above 5%. It was the only position above 5%. I didn't realize that today. You know what? I noticed stuff was down today. And there was no news today, huh? I mean, I saw like the buckle performed okay, and maybe that's not enough. That was a big 20%. But that's the thing, it's so heavily shorted and stuff, it can pop. It's just volatile. But still, we haven't seen it above 5 for quite some time, so that's why it was interesting. But damn, the only green? I did not realize that. Okay. Let's check just some insider buying quick. I didn't check that today. Maybe I did. I don't even remember. Was this someone new? Oh, more PRTY. Party. Different dude. Who's this guy? That's not Cliff. He's dealing in PLCE is in the portfolio. I just trimmed that. All right, let's see, let's look him up. He's a who is he? He's chairman of the board appeal. Holy shit. Okay, he's chairman of the board. Norman Matthews. Oh, he's been buying for a while. Oh, he's been buying for a while. He owns PLC is Children's Place, right? Is this gonna break? Okay. Oh, what a pullback that's been. It was up at like 50. I kind of missed that. It's been halved. Oh, I had it. I may have trimmed, but I didn't trim as much as I should have, and now it's kind of pulling. But there was a little bubblicious there in some value stocks. Okay, who is this guy? Does he know what he's doing? Norman Matthews. He's the chairman of the board, so we can look this up. 2009. Wow. Well, the company's done well since then, right? Oh, I mean, the past year or so, that's rough. But before then, yeah, it was looking good. Look at that. Since he took over, if we're using this as a proxy, oh, sorry, let me get 20. Took over in 2009. I mean, this could also be coincidental, right? The whole market has been crushing since 2009, so maybe we're giving him credit where credit's not due. Just saying. It's quite the pullback though since 2018. But he was buying, in his defense, he was buying all the way down. Oh, he's buying in March and April props. He's buying at good prices too, or what appeared to be good prices. Anyway. All right, this will tell us a little bit of his background. Has been appointed chair of the board. He succeeds Sally as chair. Just want his background. Okay, here we go. And was elected director. Listen to the chairman. Serves on the boards of Progressive. Okay. All right, so he's a big time person. Served on a whole bunch of boards. Federated department stores until he was 98. Promoted. That's it. Anything else? What did he do? All right. I don't see much. Just curious. But anyway, someone else besides. But still, 500K. Meaningful. I missed that today. Well, it just happened. They just filed that at 1810. Was that 610? Oh, Bank of Hawaii. Man, I looked at Bank of Hawaii right before it went up gigantic. I never owned it. Right there. Well, you're going to see that I looked at a lot of stuff's up that went up following 2012, but I legit looked at it right there. No, this is reverse split. This wasn't the price. This is almost certainly reverse split, right? That wasn't the price. Was it? Oh my, maybe it hasn't. Oh, I could have sworn that sounds really high. Bank of Hawaii? No, Bank of the Internet. Sorry. I thought it was BOH. It was BOI. Is that it? Have you ever heard of this one? Bank of Internet? Oh shit, is that not a thing? It's like B of I or something? Oh damn, is it still a thing? Bank of Internet? Am I making that up? Oh, okay, so it's a real company. You can imagine creating false memories, which I'm guilty of. Don't make no mistake. It's not beyond. Is it no longer public? Whatever. Oh, did it change its name or something? Axos Bank ticker. See what I mean? I go off on tangents. Now I'm just like, this is me trying to learn past investments. A bank too, right? I don't deal in banks too much, but I remember looking at this and being like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. And plus Bank of Internet, no brick and mortar stuff at the time. This was like 8 years ago. Holy hell. Look at this sell-off, huh? Jeez. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what this is. So is that when I changed this ticket 26? Whatever. Sorry for unnecessary tangent. I don't even know. Okay, Kodiak Sciences, ONCS, Safe, Project, Flex Shopper. All right, now I don't think much else has happened. I did see this. Was that today? That was someone else too. It's not Carl. 200K, notable. What's that chart looking like? Looks flat. Looks like it's not doing anything. Gosh, yeah. We're like a couple days off. I'm not buying it here. It's weird that I won't even do it as a starter position. I don't know how to defend myself. It seems like I should at least just add it like I did CNDT. I don't know why I won't. I guess my thinking is there's just no rush, and it's right up against resistance, and the upside is relatively limited. For some reason, I don't feel that incentivized. Yeah, it's not in there yet. All right. But someone else bought. That's interesting. That will be reflected. Okay. All right. I guess that was it. I don't think I saw anything else. Kinder Morgan, nah. Camping World, we saw Tapestry. So, yeah, this one, I've definitely owned this in the past. Is this Coach? Coach? They changed their name? Oh, okay, good. They used to be Coach, right? COH or something like that. And then they changed their name, and now they're Tapestry. It's always kind of been a dud, and it never looked that cheap though. There's the thing, and like I remember looking at it right around in the 30s. Oh, no, okay. I remember looking at it right around here. It's just never that cheap. And as it turned out, you're gonna say I'm gonna get lots of things wrong. It never even doubled from there, so I feel good about that. It wasn't even close to doubling. It was at, it did double. I apologize. No, but for me, trough to peak, okay, if you got lucky and you timed it perfectly. But that's not my type of position. So I you know what I mean? I'm learning off this. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was the right analysis. That it just didn't look like it was ever that cheap. And if I don't remember, but let me check that off. Oh, I can't check it off because let me put it in the ad hoc. Sorry. We looked at those. Oh, different ticker. TBR. Oh, I did not know the ticker. Tapestry. But I got so much consumer discretionary and retail exposure. I don't care that much, but it's the thing. You look at these, and sometimes you already know the risk. Everyone does that. Kind of already know the risk for this one, but I don't know if they have much of an edge. They got some brand names, Kate Spade and Coach and stuff. What else? Stuart Weitzman. I don't even know that one. Anyway. I don't see much of Phillips 66. I saw that one. Lionsgate, Del Taco. Oh, you know what? Two things that I saw. Oh, I saw two things. This one, Taco, but this one's I don't think is no longer cheap. I looked at Taco back in March, and I didn't pull the trigger. I feel like I thought it was cheap below 3. I kind of forget. I kind of forget, but I don't think it's cheap. If I didn't pull the trigger at 3 or 4, I'm not pulling the trigger at 8. That's just gotta be an easy rule of thumb for me. But one thing, well, I didn't see it just right now when I was scrolling through, but BBQ, I saw. Oh yeah, someone else buying Avis Budget. Saw that. We saw Fat. Okay, so now where the hell is BBQ? I miss it. Yeah, BBQ, David Connon. So I feel like I've mentioned him before in the stream with regard to PRTS, right? There you go. Okay. Now I saw it did catch my attention, and this used to be, they just changed. Oh, I missed this one. Holy shit. I missed the 800K purchase. Holy Toledo. All right, now this guy's getting a little bit of a reputation with me personally. You know what I mean? He pulled off PRTS. I give him props for that because I was right there with him, but I mean, much bigger investor. But I mean, I was right there at like the same time we were looking at it, and he was pulling the trigger and getting on the board. And I think I don't know ATEA. Oh, Dave. This is Dave. Oh, he was in. Oh, okay. This is the former. Dave is now BBQ, right? Famous Dave's. Yeah. Okay. They changed their name to Barbecue Holdings, and there was some Seeking Alpha articles about this. Is there any new ones? What's his name? Courage and Conviction. I remember this. Back in the day. This was 2017. Wow, that was 3 years ago? Oh my. That I remember. It made me think that it was more recent, but I don't know these people. I don't know these. At least with Courage and Conviction, I know what type of report he might be writing. Famous Day. As I recall, it did get to 8, right? Where's that chart? Or it got close to 8 if it didn't get there. Yeah, nice work. Oh, I mean, it kissed it, right? Still, nevertheless. I mean, it's a quick 50% at least. That ain't bad. Ah, man, it's already up. Wait, when did he buy? When did he buy this? 315, 345. I knew I saw threes. What the hell? When did you do this? Is this weekly? That's weekly. Let me see the daily. David. The 20th? The 20th and the 21st, right? 20th and the 21st? What? What? Am I taking crazy pills? Wait a second. When was the trade date? The trade date was August 19th and August 20th. Okay. Sorry, I thought there was one on the 21st too, but that was the filing date getting in my head. What is this? Oh, intraday. Sorry. So he just bought really early on the day. Okay. I'll pull this up again. I remember it looking somewhat interesting, but not that interesting. I'll check it off. By check it off, I mean / type it in the ad hoc. Didn't look like it was that interesting. But to be sure, when I was looking at it back in 2017, based on the timing of these articles. And in 2015, it was $354. Didn't look that compelling. I mean, now it just popped up above it. David, you gotta make your transactions earlier. You know what I mean? I mean, if it pops 2 days after you make your purchases, what the hell am I gonna do? Bummer. So what did it sell off after? Oh no, that was March. It was looking good. That chart's holding up well. But I would have needed something. There's no way I would have pulled. There's no way I would have pulled the trigger on this base. This chart doesn't look that good either. Now I'm intrigued though. So let's remember this. Do I have David? I should add David Connon too. So I have my do I have my universe thing up? Oh, I don't have it up right now. I'm gonna pull that up because I definitely want to make some notes. I had something. Oh, add to universe. I should add these to the universe. I didn't do that the other day. I'll do that today. All right, so that was something that I saw, and I thought, okay, I remember this one. And I'm like, and we just had talked about, I don't even know how to pronounce, David Connon, whatever. But with PRTS, and I saw him pull the trigger, and I'm like, all right, I'll pay attention. Although I don't know if he has a board seat on this company. Not that it matters that much. Oh, is this still their website? Their website is still famousdaves.com? It can't be. Is it? Okay. They just have it redirecting. I was going to be like, what? That would have been crazy. You can't rebrand and still keep the same domain name. How the hell? Where's... Come on. There we go. Corporate governance. Let's just check. I just want to see if Dave... Famous Dave Conant? Oh, there you go, huh? It's not... That's... I don't believe that is what it's named after, but that's kind of cool. Nope, okay. There's only... Wow, see what I mean? Small companies. How big is this company? 42 million? 2 people listed. Executive management, 2 people. How about board of directors? Oh, how... Is this the company? No. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I get the wrong... What was his relation to... Oh, did it change its names? It never used to be carparts.com. That wasn't the name. It was U.S. Auto Parts. I knew they changed their name. I was going to say, I don't remember this name. This name don't look familiar. When was this? July of 2020. All right, can I get a pass? It just happened like 3 weeks ago. Let me get a pass on that. I should update that on the universe. Not that it matters that much. Is he... I remember him being appointed to the board of directors. Let me just check. I just want to see. Is he just a director on the for the company? Okay. You know what? I think I forgot that he was. Now that I'm seeing it, I vaguely remember. I could have sworn he was a chairman of the board of a company, but I guess I kind of just thought it was this company. Oh, they redid their website. It looks a little bit. Slicker. I haven't looked at it in 18 months. Come on, where's your governance? Thank you. Board of directors. No, that's not him. Okay. He's not even on the board? What? No, he was just a 10% owner. All right. I'm piecing together the story. You know what I mean? He was never a director? Okay. All right. This is increasingly compelling. You know what I mean? He took his time. He had bought into Dave back in the day. When was his last purchase? Let's do this. Shit. Let's do this. Dave. Okay. Oh, so the Open Insider links them. His last purchase was... See what I mean? His last purchase was March 2019. It was $250K. Then he hasn't done shit since. So he's kind of like, all right. This was after his May 2018. So here we go, piecing this story together. He increased his position 50% in May 2018. So going on 2.5 years ago. And then he added a little bit in August. And then he added a little bit in 2019. This has been a slow burn. Then he sold a little bit in November. Noise, 4%. Then he's been added, and he added 18%. So he added... Okay. And he was buying at prices well above. Look at this. I don't have the damn highlighter. He was buying at $6 and $7. I remember thinking... Remember, I just said how I was looking at it at the same time as Courage and Conviction, $3, $4, $5, whatever it is. And then I vaguely remember seeing this guy buy in at $6, $7 and thinking, what the hell are you doing? I didn't remember it being David Conant, but I remember thinking, what the hell? Because I never thought it was that attractive, even at 4 and 5. And I remember thinking, what the hell? But now he's kind of proved himself a little bit to me, PRTS, and I know he really cares about Roaring Kitty's opinion. You know what I mean? Like he really cares deeply about it. But now he's starting to buy back in. Wings, huh? Wings, famous Dave's. Did I pull it up? $7. Let's take a peek. I gotta see this shit. This could be at 44. What is it? What did I say? 40 million? Look at PRTS is now 600 million. Ah, shit. 600 million for this? When I was looking at it, was like 100 million. Ah, suck. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we do a quick break? Because I did see today Tesla broke 2,000. Sorry, see what I mean? Looking at a chart making me laugh. What do I think of except for Tesla? How do you not laugh? We called this. So did a million other people. But come on, this was you can't say inevitable, but if you get your finger on the pulse of the market and shit, 2K. Now from here, much less certain. Much less certain. Hold on, I gotta pull this shit up. Quick break. We were looking at it. Yeah, what is this? They announced the split right about was it a week ago? 21st. You knew it was coming for 2,000. It's ridiculous. You know it was coming for 2,000. Now what? Now it's all right. Let's see what happens. So boom, boom. If you're a Tesla long, well, you want it to break above. I know. It's just charts and stuff. How about the weekly? Yeah, that was really bullish early this year. You're going to need quite the run. Where are you going to go? Ghostbuster. 400 billion? I don't know. No, I mean, I didn't look at the call. Should I have bought calls for 2,000? Maybe I should have. But what am I going to buy? Near-term calls? Come on. I did really think that it was going to hit 2K, but time frame and everything like that. And I assume they're super expensive. A lot of options these days. The VIX is so damn high. A lot of these options are so expensive. I even got some GameStop options. Even those look kind of rich. And I'm like, how do you start adding to these types of positions? So I didn't see them, but anyway, we'll see what happens from here. But this is hilarious, dude. Oh, shit. All right, sorry about that. But anyway, this... how did I forget? I forgot the dough. Look at this. This is painful. So many 10-baggers. I guess it's reassuring from an investment style, too. Even though I didn't capture all of them, the style holds water. I said this in my investment style video. I don't even remember. I recorded that so long ago. But, like, this works. This style of investing works. I know it's not for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own unique style. But, like, 10-baggers abound with this style, and you kind of just got to look for the right things and size the positions accordingly. But, I mean, how many 10-baggers have we seen? Like, you just have to take my word that a lot of them I've been tracking. And, yeah, indeed, I didn't capture all of them, but that's been a criticism of the approach. None of us have had, like, an opportunity like we had in March and April. And every bear market is different, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But even still, I remember the thought crossed my mind, and I'm like, all right, but I didn't want to. It doesn't matter. Oh, man, that's such a huge win. Anyway, David Cunningham was right with that one. All right, let's take a peek at this. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, that's quite the bump up in revenues. Nice job. Kind of flatline there. So they probably, I vaguely remember them taking some initiatives to trying to, I don't remember if it was boosting revenues or boosting profitability, whatever. Just remember them doing stuff. Which, like I said, sometimes that's enough. Sometimes that's enough for me. Because you see so many management teams that either aren't doing anything or just, it kind of seems like they don't care or they're not cutting costs or whatever. This is what I mean. Like GameStop, it kind of seems like they care. Not the most, not like the most I've ever seen a management care or anything like that. I don't mean that. I just mean it seems like they're taking steps to right um, correct the trajectory, if you will. But there's other management teams are like they'll burn themselves down to try to get the company to survive and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but I just like to see that. Look at this. That's a huge jump up. What is that? 50% rise? 50% revenue growth? I'll have to check out the news releases on this one. Jeez. All right, let's take a peek at this. It's been a year since I've looked at this. So I'll take a peek. All right, okay? How are we doing relative to revenues? What do we got for revenues? What's sales? All right, so not that cheap based on revenues. Trades at 50% of revenues, so you kind of price it in some growth there, I'd say, because this is going to be a thin margin business. Look at this. No surprise here, right? These are tough businesses. Everyone says that. Buffett, I'm sure, he's almost certainly said it. I can't remember. These are tough businesses. Really thin margins. I mean, and then everything that's going on right now, huh? I mean, some of these restaurants had to close their doors, and a lot of them are toast. I mean, you see this. You're going to see this in local cities and stuff. And yet this company has a 2% profit margin over the past 12 months. I know it's only been one quarter of really terrible business, but still. No dividend. Okay. Operating cash flow just turned a little bit negative. I don't love that. Slightly negative. But prior to this year, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't like negative operating cash flow, right? But there's no one... David kind of... I don't even know this guy, right? I'm just using him as an example. There's no one more dialed into this negative operating cash flow than director... Oh, and he's a 10% owner. Oh, shit, I don't even know that. Like, there's no one more dialed into this negativity than the insiders. This is why the insiders can be so informative. And so if they see what's going on the operating cash flow front or whatever the risk is, whatever the latest risk is, and they're still buying, and you have reason to believe that they kind of know what they're doing. You don't always know that just because you can't just blindly assume any insider's buying that it's good news. But then I think, all right, who cares? Then I care much less about the fact that it's negative operating cash flow. You know what I mean? You got to weight all these against each other. What the hell am I doing? How much does he own? I don't know if he has a fund, so I don't know if I can look it up. 15%. Holy, who is Joseph Jacobs? Owns 18%. Oh, is he the founder? Oh, Wexford Capital. Wait a second. That's a Joseph Jacobs Value Fund and Bandera. Patrick Walsh, isn't he the workout company? What's it called? Which is now up. I had owned it in the past. What's the name of that company? Town? Is it Town? No, it's Town Sports. I don't know. I forget the ticker. Club. I'm pretty sure this is Patrick Walsh, right? Seven. No, is that not him? 7 is Bandera. Wait a second. Whoa. All right, okay, we need to get a whole... So there's a lot of action on this beneficial owners. Sometimes you'll see me pull this up. I'm certain I have. And there's like 1 or 2 things that are noteworthy in it. More stuff happening here. First of all, the CEO, 3%. It's not a lot, but it's something. CFO, nothing. So forget the management. Now we got the directors the outside funds are kind of like running the show here, for better or worse. This is like kind of what Carl does too. It's kind of what's happening with Sandridge. SD is like, they got control of this shit for better or worse. Usually with a competent person or fund or whatever it is, it's for better. He owned 1.4, which was 15% at the time. How much does he own now? 1.6. So he's out a little bit, about 20%. Peter Haig and Joseph Jacobs. Joseph Jacobs is almost certainly Wexford Capital. Isn't Wexford Capital, what's 6? DeBello Investors. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. I gotta look this up. Maybe value oriented. All right, I saw that in the Google results there. Right down here. Value oriented multi-strategy investment firm. All right, something. Value. I mean, a lot of people just say that, but if you're dealing it, if you call yourself a value firm and you're dealing with these types of stocks, that tends to mean you're a bona fide value investor. You know what I mean? A lot of people, the people who are like phony value investors, they're like, oh, I'm a value investor. I'm buying, think of any prominent, large, gigantic company. I get, boy, most of these days, just about everything. Procter and Gamble, you know what I mean? I can't come up with something fast enough. Procter and Gamble, I'm buying Procter and Gamble. Like, all right, okay, you're buying Procter and Gamble, but that's not my type of value investing. You know what I mean? Like, all right, okay. So I was gonna say like Berkshire Hathaway and Apple and all these things, but these are like well-run companies, right? You know what I mean? People say value investing, they just mean I buy well-run companies, which in turn they're just mimicking the S&P 500. But if you call yourself a value investor and you're dealing in shit, I don't mean shit. I'm not knocking. I apologize, Barbecue Holdings, but I mean, as far as the institutions are concerned, such a small company, they turn their nose up at you, and or if you get a lot of hair on it and that stuff. Like Clifford Sosin, right? The Party Holdings there, and what's the other one? Home. Like, those are really questionable companies, suspect companies. If you're dealing in those and you call yourself value shop, like I kind of like, all right, I'm paying attention. So I don't know Wexford at all, but the fact that they're dealing in barbecue, although it's a little bit less meaningful, just because there's other things, there appears to be other people involved. I don't know. We'll see. To investing centered on buying quality assets at attractive prices, blah, blah, blah. No shit. Charles Davidson and Joseph Jacobs with more than 5-decade investment careers. All right, this isn't, whatever I was thinking about beforehand is not. Charles Davidson, Joseph Jacobs. Let's look up him. Responsible for overseeing Bear Stearns, bankruptcies, and restructurings. All right. Harvard and Wharton. All right, not a doofus. I see this. I'm not knocking. I mean, not a doofus. That's what I think, and I think that sounds mean. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like I can't read this and be like, this person definitely knows what they're doing, because I've thought that before, and I think it just doesn't work out that way. So more importantly, I'm just thinking, do they have some sort of experience that telegraphs to me that they're not completely ignorant of what it takes to turn around a business or whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is how I view myself too. Like, I just view myself as like, I try not to be really stupid about things. And this is how I try to assess managements as well. It's like, they don't seem like they're totally ignorant of what it takes. That's all I mean. And Joseph Jacobs seems like he's got a history. You're working at Bear Stearns, Harvard Business School, Wharton School. Come on. I mean, they kind of know what's going on. I don't know their history of security analysis or anything like that, which, not that I can do about that unless they have it. Some of these companies publish it. That's like Toll publishes it, and I'm like, oh, this is sick. And then you kind of know what you're dealing with there, and I respect that. Buy high quality assets at dislocated prices. No, that's what I mean. Like that. Everyone wants that, but okay. I'm pretty sure how many Patrick Walsh. Patrick Walsh does sound like a little bit of a common name, but there's I'll tell you how I can figure it out. Damn. Wait, how much did he own? It says he owns 7%. So is this not him? Yikes, New York. That's him, ain't it? BJRI. All right, so he's dealing with these types of companies. This would be surprising if it's not him, but whatever. Okay, so so we know that's Wexford, Bandera, and Bandera. They kind of, I've had some overlap with them before. I wouldn't say I've had the companies that I've had overlap with them that I've had a tremendous amount of success, but They have experience as a fund. I don't need to look them up. A lot of small cap stuff. Look at this. All directors and executive officers are 40%. You do not see that very often. 40%. And which one? And really only Renaissance doesn't count for much. That's 5%. So 35%. Patrick Walsh, Bandera, and Wexford. They got control of this shit. All right. Real talk. I've kind of seen enough. I've seen enough. Small cap company. These peeps got control of the company. David Conan's involved. Conan. He's the non-exec. He's the chairman of the board. He's been in this shit since 2018. Routed all about trying to get to the other side. Hasn't sold. This is, as far as I'm concerned, that don't selling it for tax purposes or something. I don't care. All right, now I'm a little bit excited about this. Oh, not many notes so far today. All right. I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Then let's just do a little bit more research. No, Bill. Bye. Chairman of board with greater than let's just call it 15%. This would be enough while we're looking at the note. Patrick Walsh, Bandera, and what do we say? What's it called? Wexford. Really? Do you see what I mean? So you saw the GameStop video, right? I could make a damn video on this in 20 seconds. I'm not done analyzing yet. That's the important part here. You need to understand that. Hopefully you do by now. You're starting to get a feel for my style. This is enough. This is the stuff that you don't really like see in like books and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's other stuff going on besides the fundamental. I mean, we get the fundamentals up. That's what I'm going to dig into in just a second. But there's a story being told here by who's involved, their actions they're taking on the open market, their involvement on the board and all that stuff. And I'm not saying it always works out. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying these are positive. I consider these fundamentals. These are positive fundamentals in my mind. I know it's not traditional fundamentals as most people see them, but whatever. Who cares? I don't care. What I care about are the returns. Is there anything else to say there for so far? And then I know. Let me say his full name. That'll help me remember it. By now I know it, but I'm gonna assume it's the same Patrick Walsh. Why when I go to 7 though? Can I just check this? Maybe it's not. Look at 7. So Patrick Walsh, number 7. Bandera Partners, the investment. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I know I'm leaning away. Jeff Gregory, Jefferson. Why, what, huh? All right, let's do this. That's weird. This guy. Must be him, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is him. Yep, there you go. Club. Wesleyan. Boston College. I've read this before. He's a CFA charter holder? Really? What? He is? After graduating a year in the CFA. Prudential, Deutsche Bank. Oh, he worked at Deutsche. Oh, okay. That's right. I did remember him having a background in finance. I remember that. Now, this is meaningful to look up, too, because he's got control of Town Sports. Now, I've owned a position in Town. He's the CEO. He's got a good chunk. I've had a position in Town Sports, but I think either it got triggered by a stop loss, or I don't remember, but after COVID, I'm like, I wasn't planning on rebuilding. And then I thought maybe it was a mistake. Did something happen with that? No, nothing really happened. It got bid up with everything else. It was a triple. You know what I mean? See what I mean? Like the shit was a triple. You just buying shit triples, you sell, then you trim. Now it's coming back down. Yeah, so it just did it again. This is a week ago. Whoa. Yeah. Anyway, I thought they might struggle with everything that was going on. That was my armchair interpretation of gyms and stuff. But I remember looking into his background. I didn't remember he was I remember he was involved in finance. I didn't remember he was a CFA charter holder, nor did I remember he was at like Deutsche Bank and equity research and stuff. But I remember thinking, kind of knows the stuff. And then he kept on buying club. This, I think, was a purchase. I'm pretty sure he was buying this off of one of the PE firms that was involved, which I thought was not super bullish. Like, so there was a PE firm involved, and it looked like he was buying the shares from them. And I thought, oh, that's not buying it on the open market. That's totally different. You're taking the shares off someone else's hands who's like, I don't want this. And I'm like, maybe that firm was maybe they were dialed into coronavirus and stuff, and maybe they're like, I don't want this because that would be impressive. It was what, November, December. It seems kind of early, but I don't know. I have no idea. Jesus, that would be something. All right. Walsh invested in Talent Sports and said that the fitness business had been his worst. Is this real? Is this real? Where is this? What is this? August 2015? Worst investment? Oh, I don't feel like reading it. Did he really say that, though? I don't care. Oh, that's a ride if he did say that. Okay, anyway, you see this, and the guy's like, he's not a cuckoo head. You know what I mean? There you go. And I guess that's why I remembered his name. And so he's involved, too. And again, this isn't always a good thing, but I like to see this all else equal. All else equal. So now let me just take one more peek at the fundamentals here. Am I going to go heavy? No, I can't go heavy. I need a strong amount. They earned 60 cents over the past 12 months. 60 cents? On an uptrend? 60 cents on revenues up 50%? What? So look at the balance sheet here. I'm seeing $2 in book value. You know what I mean? That's on a $4 share price. This debt is probably just leases. That debt there. Who cares? I don't know. Who cares? EBITDA 77 cents. It's not that cheap. It's not that cheap. 10 times EBITDA, you're at $7. But the question is, are they growing? And if they're growing revenues, couldn't you envision them growing profitability too? Maybe they're going to get margins up. They're at 2%. They're at 2% right now. What if they got back to 4%? You'd have to think that they can get back to 4%, right? If they care and they're trying. All right, and if they get back to 4% net margins, what are you at? Almost 4 million. Let's call it 4 million. Am I doing that right? Why am I getting 44 cents? Something ain't adding up. Something's not adding up. Because this is 3-year average. See what I mean? I've been scrolling over quite a bit. You know what I mean? Maybe I should redo these spreadsheets now. It's kind of so. The thing is, I've been focusing mostly on these two spreadsheets. Maybe it wouldn't be that much to change. But like maybe I should. That's the thing. I want everything on one view. Anyway, this 2% it's gonna be this year's. When I scroll over, we're gonna see a higher than 2% trailing 12-month net margin. It's gonna be 6%. Is it gonna be 6%? Let's see. I nailed it. Sick! Got it. You can tell. All right. Wow. So obviously these negative years are dragging down the 3-year average net margin, right? I should know, I should know that by now, but I can't see the damn average 3. You know what I mean? Like I included it up here, but I don't include it all over the place. So unless I should maybe undo that just so I can see. I should have used this spreadsheet more before I duplicated it so many times. Now I don't feel like fixing it. All right, so 6% net margins ain't bad. But how much upside do they have? What was peak net margin? But now I'm like, what's the upside? So first of all, they're already doing a damn good job. They got 2 straight years of 6%, which is their peak net margin. Look at this. I believe, if I recall correctly, and I need to dig into the story for this though, but I recall they were trying to do more of a licensing model where you would like license the brand, like more like a McDonald's type thing, right? Where they you like license the brand name, I think, which is going to be higher profit margins, right? That's a better business model. Maybe you can't be as large, but it's an asset light business model, higher profitability. Is that what they're doing? That's a lot of revenue growth. That's probably what they're doing. I'll look into the story. Before I get to, but when I say story, I mean I want to check the press releases. I want to check the press releases over the past 18 months. There's not that many. There's not going to be that many. News and press. They're small companies. There's really not many. You get the quarterly reports. And I like to see that this is it. I just look at all this stuff to acquire assets. Well, I mean, we can start with this, I suppose. An innovating global owner and operator of restaurants. Cool. Company-owned, famous tasting. It's company-owned, famous. So they have company-owned stores, and then they have other stores that people are operating on their behalf. Decreased 23%. Okay. Franchise operated decreased 32%. What? What? How do you have such a big decline and that revenues are up so much? Wait a damn second. Either the numbers are wrong, either the numbers in the spreadsheet are wrong, which you've already seen that happen before in the past, or this is a tremendous opportunity. These revenues are up 50% of the past 12 months, despite this huge quarterly sell-off. Is that possible? If that's possible, let's see this. Oh, there was an acquisition, right? So we saw there was an acquisition in these press releases down here to acquire assets of Granite City Food and Brewery. We'll get to this in just a second, but okay. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so second quarter net sales decrease. What's this? Granite City second quarter same store net sales decreased 66%. Is that real? Can you even decline that much? What? Oh, is that real bad timing on the acquisition, huh? When did you acquire them? February. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. A lot of companies in this position, right? Where they took actions in January, February, whatever, December, January, February, and this happened. So many companies are in this position. And, all right, so it's just a restaurant. Good website. Local chain in that area, maybe? Okay. Wow, that's a huge decline. Man, even more than GameStop, huh? Adjusted EBITDA, all adjusted, right? But still flat. I mean, $1 million, right? But that's pretty impressive considering how much sales declined. Same store sales at our famous days during the 4 weeks ended. Okay, I was gonna say. Wow, Granite City's getting walloped. In July, they were down 33% year over year. Oh, what an They couldn't. That was tough, but it turned out, as it turned out, ill-timed acquisition, right? Bummer. I mean, if you waited 6 months, you would have got a discount price. The company probably would have filed bankruptcy. Entered into 2 franchisees agreements with PDX partners to offer famous food delivery services, right? Quarter's been challenging. This is probably a good food delivery business, though, right? Was it wings, barbecue food? Competition among the chains. You got Buffalo Wild Wings. They all deliver now, right? Because they can all use Grubhub and all that or whatever. Okay, this quarter has been challenging with continual changes in state and local. I'm proud of our team, blah, blah, blah. Social media. Granted food and brewery is a concept that relies much more heavily on dine-in sales. In the initial to-go only restrictions severely hampered sales locations. That sucks. But an opportunity, you know what I mean? This could be. I'm not. Obviously, this isn't a complaint, right? I don't even own the stock, but this results in a potential opportunity where they business is dragging a bit because of this acquisition, and now the price is lower than it ever has been before. Is this the one that just got bid up right before? What? Why? Why did it get bid up? When was this published? August 12th. It doesn't make any sense because he was buying. Is he the volume? Is that where I got bid up? All right, sorry. While we have been prudent in managing our cash as the stores reopen, we continue to be concerned about the future direction of the COVID-19 pandemic, and therefore will manage our cash appropriately. We are very pleased to see the resiliency of Famous Dave's during this pandemic. All right, for the 3 months ended, franchise operated from 107 to 95. Yikes. Company owned from 29 to 50. Well, there goes my theory. Is it just because of the nature of the environment? Why did that go up? I could have sworn they were trying to go more to franchise operated. Maybe they're not. Maybe I had the story wrong. I would have thought that would have been a more profitable business. No, I don't know. I'm no restaurant. Who am I? Ray Kroc? That's his name, right? Look at these. Look at these declines. I mean, this is you're gonna see that. I'm not invested in too many restaurants, but I'm certain you're gonna see similar numbers across the board. What's the outlook? I don't even have an outlook. But this looks ugly, right? No wonder it was in the gutter. Did it sell off that day? When did they announce? No. Flat on the announcement. Kind of people priced in. Which begs the question, why the hell did it go up? Is it him buying all those shares? What's the volume? Look at this. Is it just him on the volume? I think it's just, how often do you see that? You know what I mean? Let's see. I think it might be. So that's the thing, like these stocks, just like with, actually, GameStop today, there's just no volume. And then when volume perks up for whatever reason, who cares? It just takes off because there's no volume. There's supply and demand, right? Who's selling? Who's left to sell? You know, geez, the short sellers, I guess. But here too, look, it's overbought. It went from 50 on the RSI to overbought in 3 days. And then we see how many shares? 300, 200, 500. And how many of them were him? Look at, he was 250. This might come back. If it's just him driving it up, I mean, that happens. But on August 20th, he bought 250. Wait, what? Doesn't it say 200? What? Huh? Oh, trade date August 19th. Thank you. I was like, what? All right, so he bought 37K that day, which was 1/5, roughly, of the volume. But on this day, he bought 250. He bought 250. August 19th, he bought 250. The volume was 300. He's the volume. This might come back to earth. Stock probably popped on 8/19 because Conan bought Okay, shares on total 320K volume, something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so it pops, right? And then it kind of just holds up, like, the nuances of the market, right? Like, this is just how it works in any efficient market. Like, give me a break, right? I mean, it's just so silly. I don't know if you buy into that theory. It's like, oh, it's beautiful on paper, but it's not how the real world works. Sorry. Let's see what happens here. I think this might come back though. If it's just him buying it up, that's not enough. Maybe this holds up for a couple days because the algos pick up on it taking off and stuff. But it doesn't look that cheap to me. What sticks out to me is this 97. Is that accurate? Did it really just pop that much? 6 months? 6 months? This looks like it could be right. I mean, it's already, so in the 6 months ended June 2020, 50 million, and the 6 months ended. And they had 63 million total. So it's in the ball. It's not totally bizarre. Plus those damn net margins, inclusive of this crappy, shitty quarter. Jeez. Really? You know what I mean? Look at these. So I apologize. I'm scrolling. 6%? 2 consecutive 24-month period where they averaged almost 6% total, which was by far higher than any other time, any other year, except for 2002, which could have been, it's so high, 9%, that it could be like a tax benefit or something. Higher than every other year. Jeez, doesn't that telegraph to you? Doesn't that kind of make it seem like they know what they're doing? And we know they have control of it. That's what I mean. Like I mentioned this with GameStop too, like the gross margin improving year over year with all that's going on, revenue declining, all that stuff. Cost management. And again, if that's what I mean, if these margins are as stable as they are and that much higher, given what happened, especially in the past quarter, holy shit. Kind of seems like they know what they're doing. I don't feel as though there's a ton of margin of safety on like the balance. It always comes down to the balance. I know we haven't even looked at the balance sheet. Let's pull it up. We gotta get to them charts. I'm not forgetting about them charts. Don't worry. Wow, look at this open insider. Really takes us down some paths, huh? All right, cash 20 million. How many shares outstanding? Let's remember that. 9. $2. That ain't bad. $2 in cash? Shit. Assets held for sale. I like that. Raise an extra 4. Sick. All right, this threw me off. Total current assets, 33. Fixed assets, 33. Look at this big jump, huh? That's because of the acquisition. In both current assets. Oh, what's good is that the current assets jump looks like cash. Sick. A lot of it. Sick. Okay. But then you see the fixed assets. Okay. Forget the leases, whatever. Goodwill, intangibles. All right. I like the 20 million in cash. I mean, that's half the market cap right there. That's no joke. Something should be lighting up green over here. Don't I have this? Something right here. Boo, yeah. Oh, you can't see it. Let me Flip-a-dophia. Oh, let me move this over. So right here. Oh, no. See if I can fit the screen. OBS, I messed up my OBS. Let me see if I can fit that. Do you see the black screen? You see the black top on your end? Fit the screen. There we go. That threw me off. I was going to click on OBS. Not the first time I've done that. That's for sure. Right here. Cash is a percentage of price. I like to check out on that. Sometimes just Like if you're trading like $5 and you get $2 or $3 in cash, I mean that's why GameStop is one of the reasons GameStop price is silly to me. Actually, let me see. So right, cash is a percentage of the price. You got $50 on the books. It's not free cash and blah blah blah, but still, um, it's supposed. And the thinking being, suppose I don't want to get into it. But what is GameStop, by the way? Cash is a percentage of price. It's gonna be absurd, ain't it? Yeah, 160%. Now, if you saw in the video, I mean, that's not net cash, right? You got debt, and you also have the revolver. I included the revolver in my enterprise value calculation. And the net cash position is only like 20 million or something. But regardless, positive net. That's the thing. You don't see companies trading that cheaply with a positive net cash position. It's so absurd. But anyway, as a percentage of price, cash is 160%. These are the things that catch my attention because it reduces it, or it strengthens the margin of safety. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I see here with Barbecue Holdings, 50% cash. Still, I would like more. I'd like more. But not bad. This looks okay. I mean, there's a question on what the hell are these fixed assets actually worth. You know what I mean? What are they actually worth? I don't know. But I like the 20 million in cash. You know what I mean? Like the majority of current assets are cash. That's sick. What's book value? Look at this. So book value is 30 million. Oh, that's not tangible book value though. Look at the retained earnings. Look at how much it just grew. In the 6 months, it grew 6, 7. Man, were they? I need. Looks like they're doing a good job. Either they're doing some accounting shit, or I'm a bad analyst, or like it kind of looks like they're doing a good job, doesn't it? Did they earn quite a bit of money in Q1? Was there a gain, some weird gain or something? Yeah, there you go. See? You know you're going to get it. Like something doesn't quite add up. There's a gain on a bargain purchase. That's not operating earnings. There was a loss in Q1 and there's a loss in Q2. But because of this gain on bargain purchase, I don't even know what that means. Sometimes you see it as an income tax benefit too. All right, that kind of explains things a little bit more. But still, the revenue is no joke. Look at revenues for these 3 months doubled, 100%. Sick. So I'm not as much concerned with the. This is why I like revenues, and you'll read this in books and stuff. Is that I like revenues as a. Oh, let me flip back. I like revenues as a variable in general because it's just more difficult to manipulate. You know what I mean? It's like I see this jump up and I think, all right, that's a big jump up. Maybe acquisition, other stuff, but that's about it. But then I see earnings jump up and like, it could be a tax benefit, it could be some other weird shit, a gain on an asset sale or something. And that's what I mean. It's like that revenue jump's nice. All right, so pay less attention to the earnings yield and all that stuff because there's some gains and stuff going on. But so goes for the retained earnings too. You see that? What was that gain? The gain was like what? 10, 14K or something. It kind of explains the jump in retained earnings and book value and stuff. All right. Not a tremendous amount of downside protection in this case. Not a tremendous amount. And especially, I'm not at operating cash flow too. It's not like I'm seeing a ton of operating cash flow. This is worth a position though. Maybe if it pulls back. Anyone written anything on it? No, right? We just looked that up. We didn't see anything. 2019. See, no one's even talking about it. No one's even talking about it. Okay, whatever. let me just pull up. I just want to pull up the cash flow statement real quick. Can I see anything interesting there? Looks like, I mean, he was buying, David Canem was buying in 2019, so might see some, yeah, just not much. See what I mean? 2 or 3 million. I know they were just getting started, maybe. It's just not that much cash flow. And then with this going on, but that's the thing, then they're still buying. And then they acquired some restaurants, okay. I just don't see the margin of safety. All right. How much can I hem and haw over a position? You know what I mean? And this would just be a super small position. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get acquainted with it and try to remember. That way, if everything does, this is kind of what I'm doing. If everything does sell off crazily, right, then we're kind of prepared to buy and we kind of know the story. This is what I was doing leading up to the recent sell-off on across all the stocks. But you look at the historical free cash flow, like they were earning $1. Can they get back? Look at that 2010 to 2013 range. This is no joke. They can get back there. It doesn't seem like it's it's going to be easy, but you get back to 150 million in revenues, and you can get those simple free cash flow margins up. Or that's the thing. Simple free cash flow was quite a bit higher than. It was throwing off more cash than earnings. Looked like it was well run though, doesn't it? Was it paying a dividend? No. Just pretty decently well run. And so if they get everything back in line, and if you get $1 in free cash flow, you could see $10. But that's the thing. I can't. It's hard. It's hard at $5. $5. $5 is tough. $3. I could see $3. I don't know what to say. It was trading this. Look at how high it was trading. It was trading at $30. What? What? $30. How do you see $30 here? How do you see this? You don't. You can't see $30. You can't see it. Efficient market, my ass. You see 20. You see 20 max, 25 absolute max. You can't see this. Give me a break. I could see this. I could see this 10 to 15 maybe if they really turn things around. This is the thing. There's always this possibility, right? You can't be so close-minded in your analysis. In theory, any company can completely transform itself into a whole nother beast. Where Barbecue Holdings could all of a sudden, maybe the wings just start kicking ass. They had some ingredient to it, and all of a sudden people much prefer their wings. I'm pretty sure it's wings, right? I think over Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. I don't care. You need to. There's always that possibility, and if that happens, forget about it. The upside's taken care of. You don't need to worry about that. It's a lot of times it's just navigating the downside, getting through the shit, and then can you, if you don't reach that apex, can you at least just earn some relatively consistent free cash flow such that the market would price it in which case that's what I'd say 10 to 15, but I don't like the risk that much, but I'd add small. Let's keep an eye on it. I mean, how much time did I just waste? Is it wasted? That's the thing. None of this is really wasted time. For the sake of the stream, it might be perceived as wasted time. Hopefully you don't, but not for me. This is good analysis for a company that could be quite a bit under price. Remember, it was just at $3 just a couple of days ago. Damn, it's just at $3. And then it's a different ball game at $3.20 than it is at $4.60. That's the thing. I mentioned this, but I was pissed about RFPs. Always come back. I was pissed about this. I was right there at $3, and then it's at $4.50. The week later, I'm like, you kidding me? These aren't comparable companies, of course, right? But I'm just saying, like, when I got my finger on the trigger and then this happens, I'm like, what the hell? Okay. All right, let's keep going. We got to check the charts today. We have to, because this is the time that we have to do it. I think we're all done looking at insider buying. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry, but you know what I do have to do right now is I gotta download the CSV. I need to upload the charts. Okay, let's do this. I'll do this quick. What do I want to look? I want to look at the daily, to be honest. I think. Arcade portfolio, that's right. Okay, then download. I'm gonna get it right this time. I forget. I messed it up at one point. Download CSV. Arcade portfolio. Select all. Delete. Boom. Upload CSV. Drag and drop. Not bad. 20 seconds. Sick. That's sick. That's sick. I mean, some busy work, right? But really, that ain't shit. I know. Yeah, these a little bit. These old charts. All right, so okay, let's start going through here. You know, but you know what I kind of want to check too is I want to do the weekly as well. I want to see. Did those charts look different? Let me clear these. I'm gonna drop this same one in there, right? These are just tickers. The weekly is dictated by the chart. I think this should be fine. Pretty sure? Shit. Seems wrong. Seems like a mistake. I'll check that out later. Who cares? Let's go. GameStop looks good. Wow. How often do we say that? I don't know. You saw the video. I think it looks good. Sorry, just a quick. I know we friggin' started the stream by saying this, but like, all right. Can I just toss a little bit of artwork on here? So silly. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. There's a line. There's a line. That's the thing. Who knows where this goes? Doesn't matter. It just doesn't look bad. For me, usually things don't look, but I do need GameStop to look good in the near term future. That's the thesis. If it don't work out within 9 months, that's a problem. This looks bullish to me. There's still nothing, no defining. It still looks like it's within. It looks pretty damn. Look at this. This is the candlesticks, but if we're using the closes, you're like right there on the closes. You know what I mean? You really need to break above 6, above 7. I think. I don't know what's going through tech. I'm a value investor. What are you looking at me for? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what's going through the technical analyst's mind. I think it looks bullish. That's why I included that in the video. But what the heck? I don't know. I mean, you need to break above 7. Once you break above 7, though, that's what I mean. If they can just, it's right there. Now at this point, nah, it's 40%. 40% ain't shit though. And then you go like this, you like that, bullish. Not so much bullish, but doesn't look bad. All right, I think I think it's gonna look better than the other charts we're about to see for the rest of the portfolio. Look at this. What the hell? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's keep going. RFP looks tremendous. Can we check out lumber? Did I ever do this? Oh, I don't think I did. Look at this. Look at this shit. It broke above. It didn't. It broke above 8. I saw it. I saw it. Or did we see it? This was the 21st. Didn't it? Oh, maybe it was the futures. Was it the future? Was this spot price that's charted? I don't remember. What's lumber? Oh, there you go. What am I charting? What is this? Spot? Lumber random length. How often do you look at random length? I don't know what that is. Oh, random length lumber. Maybe not like a 2x4 or something. Is that what that means? I don't even know. I don't trade in lumber. I don't know. continuous contract. Okay, look at that, boy. That's bullish. 830. Anyway, you can kind of, there you go. I want more RFP. Pull back to 3. Come back to 3. Come. I like it a lot more at 3 than I do at 4. And it's the second position in the portfolio, right? It's a higher conviction play, relatively speaking. But on a relative basis, I like it more at 3 than I do at 4 because I can see like 8 and 10 and 12. And at 4, it gets tough. But bullish. CNR, holding up okay, but not great. I had added to it after the pop. It's kind of getting blocked by a resistance there, but all the home builders fucking crushed it. So let's see. Toll. Oh. They're right there. Okay. Well, she got KVH. Good thing it popped up. What do you got? See, oh, they're all bumping right up against there. Okay. Hove, the most speculative, right there. Oh, they're all kind of leveling off. They're all right around there. Okay. So is the market, though, right? Right there. Everyone kind of banking on this pullback. Everyone banking on it. It just should be such a natural behavior, especially after such a big, fast run up. It's almost like everyone's pricing it in, so maybe it's not going to happen. This is what I mean. It could go either way. Don't have high conviction in those types of predictions. Don't do it to yourself. Just say this is what the books say could happen, and then that's it. Just watch. Interesting. Home builders right up. Who's the other one? NPR. Is that the home builder? Yeah, that's a home builder, right? I just forget if I got the right ticker. Yeah, residential construction. Okay. They're all right there. Keep going. So CNR right there too. Not surprising that it gets stopped. Look at volume come down quite a bit. But overbought. This is bullish. See this? Super bullish, right? But the whole home builders are bullish, so that shouldn't be any surprise. Let's keep going. New gold. We don't need to keep looking at that. What's gold doing? Sorry. Nothing. And sorry, what's Bitcoin? Oh, it's right there. I thought I read that it went below 10K. It didn't go below 10K. It's right there. It looks great. Nothing. Looks bullish. All right, TSE. TSE holding up. But how about OLN? Ooh. See? We're doing the right thing. Wait. No rush on OLN. We got it in the portfolio, right? But let's just sort by, what do we want to sort by today? I don't know. I forget how low it is. 0.66%. No rush. We've been calling this for a week. Based what? On strictly the chart. Fundamentals look decent, but look decent. They don't look tremendous relative to the current price point, but they look decent. But there's no rush. Look at this. This looks like, with it in the context of everything else, it doesn't look that good at all. So let's bear this one in mind. But then you compare it to TSE. Let's close out some shit here. All right, but we spent a long time on you, BBQ. I mean, this looks great. TSE looks good. But what's the other? There's like a West something Lake. What is it? West. Not West Rock. Isn't there like another West Lake Chemical? That's it. That guy talking about that one looks good too. Okay, because I'm pretty sure that, remember that guy on Seeking Alpha? He was talking about Shinseo. I think he mentioned WLK too. This looks, so OLN looks like bearish. You know what I mean? But they paying the dividend. They get that. Were they the one that like 130 plus years? There's something of 80 years of dividends. Like I see that. Like, all right. You really care that much about the dividend, then I'm just going to wait for you to pull back because you get your head stuck in the sand. Come on. But this one looks good. Okay, so that doesn't look bad for the chemicals there. And float tech. Oh, you see this big jump up? Sick. I'm pretty sure my average is about $1. This one I thought was low risk. Strong. It's a relatively strong balance sheet. This one's good. This one looks good. I don't know if I'll be adding here, but plus that the insider buying. What's his name there? Holding. This looks good. Good. And that's an energy position too, so that's looking good. Antero holding up well after the pullback. Sick. And this bodes well for RRC too. You know what I mean? They kind of go hand in hand. Like as long as these things are holding up okay. Oh, so RRC is RRC smaller than this now? Oh shit! Yeah. Right. Oh, it's right below. Is it the next chart? It's the next chart. Because I just trimmed it today, a day late and $1 short, or 2 days late. I should have done it Wednesday, and I just didn't. Yeah, it looks good. Nice. I'm pleased that Antero's holding up, though. I am, because remember, like we said, natural gas trend still looks intact. It just looked like a pullback for reasons that we felt we understood. The bond issuance and so forth, not a major, huge concern. A little bit of a concern. I don't mean it's meaningless. I just mean let's see what it does after. But sometimes I wait. You get the pullback, right, and then I'll wait to see what it does. But in this case, I bought that day because I already explained my reasons. And now that I did that, I'm pleased it's holding up. You know what I mean? Because I would have felt stupid if it kept on falling. But I just thought we kind of knew why I pulled back, and it seemed didn't deserve that much. But now RRC's pulling back. That's the thing. RRC's pulling. Not that much. It's noise. What are we talking about? I can't even talk about that. Okay, keep going. RRC, we got it. Oh, it's right there. It's noise. But it's just been so strong that it's a little bit odd to see it down a 5% day, which is good. That's why those are good positions to own. And yeah. And if the multi-year trend is still intact, which it is as of right now, it still looks oh, you know who we can look up on this? Now I'm a little bit curious. What's his name? Him right there. Oh, there we go. Did he comment on that pullback at all? There's a couple other people who comment too. He's been bullish on the natural gas too. I've kind of agreed with. There's other folks too. This one's just readily available. KCI. His name's oh damn, I know his name. Because didn't he sign WTK? He signs his name. I know it. I'm sorry, man, I forget. Well, William Coldis. Is that it? Something Coldis, I remember. I don't know if I'm going to see anything here. I was just curious. Yeah, that's okay. There's some other folks, too, who I've come across. But I'll check. This is the thing. I can't be checking up on this stuff all the time. I'll go crazy. I check up on whenever the thought crosses my mind. Plus, you see natural gas prices, right? It's like, boy, I feel like I've spent such a long time on natural gas pulling this up during the stream. Looks good. 240. All right, BXC. Man, this has been holding up really well, huh? Nice. I haven't trimmed. I think I made a note to trim. I haven't trimmed. Maybe I should. How big is it? There you go. Oh, you know what I should include in this particular chart? I should include what the weighting is right now. But does anyone own it? We got time. We're gonna do this today. Okay. We did this last Friday too. Maybe this is a Friday thing, huh? Yeah, maybe this is a Friday thing. We're not looking at the weeklies per se, although I did just try to make it. But maybe this could be a weekend. Like, hey, let's review everything, see where we're at. That could make sense. Okay. All right, they didn't do anything. Anyone else? Oh, who's this? Who's this? Jeffrey Gendel et al.? What? I don't recognize that name. Punch and Associates. I don't recognize any of these names. These are big jumps too. It's like a 40% jump. 30-40% jump. Is this position separate? No, probably not. Alan Weber. Another one of my men. Nice work, Alan Weber. I guess David Cunningham could be grouped in with that. I gotta say, because of parts. What is this again? BXC. Damn, a lot of overlap with him. Yeah. Let's just play it by ear. Oh, so this was at June 30th. Where was it traded on June 30th? 7.8. It's still a cheap 7.8. I think I may have even added around then. Now much less cheap. I should probably trim this. I said that before and I didn't do anything. Just a little bit. I'm not saying sell. I'm just saying trim it a little bit. PBF? Looks the same. Ain't nothing going on. I'm willing to add to this. I'll tell you that. Did no one buy this? Did we look this up? How did no one buy this in Q2? How could no one buy this? Even Klarman? I mean, if Klarman bought it, I'd love that. But he didn't. See this? Look at this. Bari invests 36% of long fund. I mean, is it technically true? I guess, but didn't he almost certainly buy in March or April, and he's just up huge, or April rather, and he's just up huge? I mean, that seems more likely to me. It's not okay. Slim. That's all. No one else. Slim Shady. Yeah, no one really noteworthy there. All right, but this chart looks not that. This chart looks like a chart for me that I should be adding on. And look at the RSI too. This is the daily. Looks good. Looks like it should be added, but I'm so heavy into it. Should I buy more? I need something. I wish I had something else. Someone buy or something. Do something. Is anyone talking about it? I remember it's already the 10th. It's already position number 10. You know what I mean? It's like, for me to go like stronger than that, give me something. Give me something, PBF. And the bonds are holding up well, as I recall. All right, you know what? Let me just pull up the fundamentals. There you go. Sometimes when I say I'll say give me something, just like a review of the fundamentals is like, there's my something. It sounds crazy. Okay, let's keep going. Maxar looks terrific. I'm in 11th position, but I still feel as though I should have had more. Should have been adding right here. No real excuse. Damn. Could have had another 70% on that. Did Burry even have that this time? He probably sold out. That's still too compelling. Looks bullish though. All right, Sandridge, pull him back. I added. Let's keep watching it. There's not going to be much. It's probably going to be a quiet build, but we know enough about the story to be like adding the pullbacks. Let's build it up. I think. I don't think. Can you imagine Carl messing this up? Maybe. I wouldn't bet on that though. I mean, he may be at the whim of energy prices, right? That's fair. But if energy turns around or energy's in favor again, it's gonna crush it, I would think. Then it's gonna do well. So add on pullbacks, I guess. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. How big am I gonna make that position though? You know, didn't the balance sheet look good? Yeah, the balance sheet looked real good. And then as of the next quarterly earnings release, we're gonna get wind that our confirmation that they sold that building and they have enough cash to cover debt, or maybe they even paid it off, and then it's gonna be up. You know, like with some of these companies, you reach a point, and I feel like, not to keep pulling back to GameStop, but you reach that point where it's almost going to be positive news from here on out until the thesis, unfolds as expected. I'm not saying Sandridge is there yet, but if they end up wiping out their debt, well, that's the thing. It's such a cyclical industry that if energy prices collapse, then it's going to collapse too. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to go super heavy into these. P10, all right. That's a little bit bear. That's a little bit negative, right? That's quite the drop too. Look at these couple days. Look at that. Yikes. Let's bear this one in mind. Let's bear this. It's just a day. Wow. All right, we need to pay attention to this as we keep going. Never even got over 50 on the RSI. This is just P10. I know, I'm just saying. This is bearish too. Got overbought in early June. Didn't quite get overbought. Not that we're trying to, this is the daily. Not that we're trying to play monthly, weekly moves or anything like that, but it'd be no, if the market was selling off. You know what? The market's not selling off though. And oil's holding up, but sometimes the equities can lead. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's see, like if oil prices start heading south and the commodities start heading south, even the market's holding up well. We're at all-time highs, right? Right there, huh? Yowzers, huh? Right there. What do you do with that? Dow take it out yet? Not yet. Just nothing going. It's August, right? No one's doing anything. It's August. Let's see what happens in September, October. It's kind of shaping up. I don't know if people have been talking about this, but like so quiet in August, right? And we're right there at the resistance and all-time highs, blah, blah, blah. But like September, October can be tough times for the market. Like, wouldn't that be a... This is not a prediction, right? This is what the talking heads talk about this, right? Wouldn't it be a natural move for the market to just pull back during that time, right? And plus election year, blah, 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 blah. What's materials doing? What's energy doing? Let's just jump right to it. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is XLE. A pullback, but nothing alarming. There's nothing alarming here yet. You know what I like to look at too is XES. Let's just nip this right in the bud because we just saw P10 and I know I saw some other ones. So there you go. So this is equipment and services. If this is leading, something for us to keep an eye on right here. Okay, there you go. We jump right to the ETF. So we don't even need to pin this on P10, right? This is what I mean. We jump right to it. Don't even waste our time. We're going to see some other ones that are somewhat negative. And sorry, let me just see materials one more time. Looks fine. And industrials. Is it just energy? Yep. And is it just I guess I'm less concerned, especially because oil prices will hold up. Let's see what happens. This is a test. Let's see if oil prices follow suit early next week or next week, and or even other industries. I don't care. But at least we just nipped that right in the bud. We're going to see this across all the energy names. What are the other? I have other ones. I have other right here. I got EMP, XOP. It doesn't look that bad. It looks bad on that damn trend line, but yeah, don't get obsessed with these long-term trend lines. Even I know that, and I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, just go like this and stuff. It looks fine. A couple more days. It looks okay. If you're day trading and stuff, you care about these small things. I don't really care that much. I see that. We see this. Blah, blah, blah. This is the same chart. This is XES again. So you see this. This is what we just charted. Right? But then you do... Here we are for May, and it looks okay. It's... I'll keep my eye on it now, but I don't see anything like I'm freaking out about, right? Oil services, here we go. I like to take a peek at all. I forget all the differences. It's all the same temperature. I'm glad we pulled this up right off the bat, huh? We don't need to waste our time with all the other damn energy charts. It's the same shit. We're seeing it across the board. Get some good headlines. Did crude slip? Is it me or did oil lifted? But that was August 17th by strong. See what I mean? Oil lifted by strong OPEC plus compliance with cuts, and then boom, a couple days later, names add to week's losses. Okay, blah blah blah. Wait a second, this guy. He sounds familiar. Did he ever? Oh, he's writing a ton of articles. I'm going off on a tangent now, right? I thought I recognized this guy's name from whatever, it doesn't matter. Sorry. All right, let me just see this. What do we got here? Is today's weakest performer as the growth-sensitive group continues to struggle this week with a nearly 5% loss since Friday. Yep. Saudi energy minister says global oil demand should recover to pre-pandemic levels as soon as Q4. Wow. But a draft. All right, nothing now. Keep moving. Pump. Now, good. This is good. We don't need to spend too much time. We're going to see the same damn chart across the board. Still looks fine. And I'll add if it gets cheap enough. Did anyone buy this? This is good. Now, let's do this today. Anyone buy this last quarter? Now we know what the quarterly reports look like. No one bought. Probably too much uncertainty. OMI, holding up. MEOH, holding up. Insider buy. They were kind of trimming a bit, weren't they? Methanex. Nada. Okay. Alcoa looks good. Energy. I was going to say, see that big red down? I'm like, ooh, that's a big drop. Energy. Nothing new, though. Did anyone buy this one? I feel like people should have. Anyone? Bueller? No one? Man, am I alone? Am I crazy? There's many reasons that funds wouldn't buy into a stock. You know what I mean? I just think, a little bit of support here. A little bit of support, people. Sabanye holding up. HHC, boy, scary flat, huh? Jeez, looks good. All right, now we're making. CVGI, pull back. We want some more. Circ. CWH, I don't know. I think I did trim this a little bit the other day. It was probably after the pullback, damn. But just raising like a fraction, like 15% of it or something. I've already trimmed so much, and I'm on my way out at this point. And I also sold the other one that we talked about. I sold HSC, everything but a couple. I don't think I bought NGS. I don't think I did that. What did it do? Did it pull back? Pull back. Good decision. I thought I'd just wait. Oh, that turned out to be good. Because I like it at 8. It could come back. It could come back lower. Like I said, for the same reason it took so long for it to take off. I could come back. I could keep coming. And by not buying, it's a midi hedge on natural gas prices, right? Sounds silly, but I know I should implement more shorting. I know. What B said though? Oh shit! I didn't buy it. That's okay. Let's keep going. Beezer. Oof, nice. That looks good. Sick. That looks real good. That looks better than the rest, doesn't it? Didn't we just look at a whole bunch of these and I didn't look at Beezer? Oh, that looks good, I guess. Okay. This is the thing. Can't I just pull up my damn... Watch this. Let's get right to it. Watch this. Boom. I think it's under consumer discretionary. Boom. This is circ. Nice. Consumer discretionary. Home builders. Looks terrific. Lumber. Oh, look, I included lumber right. I included lumber right in my this home building. Nice. Forgot I did that. Home construction, bullish. Crazy bullish. Home builders bullish. So you see it across the board. So okay. So but what I was curious about was you saw BZH looking really good. But look at DH Horton looks really good. Oh, so they were all up today a bit. But CNR wasn't up today, was it? Flat. Lennar, NVR. It's still intact. What are you gonna do? There was an announcement today on homes, existing homes or something. It crushed it. I guess it's no surprise. I get the gist of it. I was wondering if there was something sticking out about BZH. UFI kind of pulling back a bit, flat. Nothing super bearish. I'm kind of I'm not relieved, but I was gonna say we checked out a couple charts pretty early on in the stream, and I'm like, oh shit, is everything starting to turn? But it looks like it's just energy. You know what I mean? This is fine. Silver, fine. MHO, home building, same. Right up against resistance, but we saw enough bullishness on the other side. Here we go with Mac. I still didn't look into it. I know we made that note. Look into Mac. Look into Mac. Make it again. When am I gonna do it? I'm no expert on retail REITs. Make no mistake. Anyone talk about it? Let's pull it up too in the fundamentals, just as a reminder, you know. Oh, we got OLN in here. Oh, we got Tapestry in here too. All right, what can I look up? Let's look up Mac. In the meantime, can I look up Tapestry real quick? Number 6. Oh shit. Note to self: look up the tab before you and input the ticker. It still doesn't seem like that should have happened. Right? Why'd this happen? If I adjust this ticker right here, what the hell does this ticker have anything to do with? It doesn't. That's dumb. Look at it. Pulls it in right from there. Ticks A6. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is a good size. Oh, that's a big chop off though. It's from 6 billion to 5 billion. Damn. It's not that cheap. Let's see. Tangible book, forget about it. So you're losing some margin of safety there. What are we doing on margins? Revenue, sizable company, gross margins declining. Look at this. Been tough. High 70s to mid 60s. That's tough. That's tough. That's on the average, 3-year average. That's tough. That's gross margin too. I don't know what to say. Or how about net margin? What always stuck out with Coach is the high net margins. This is no joke. 15, 20%. I mean, well, the 10 years. The 10 years leading up to when I said I was looking at it, it was those net margins that caught my attention, as they caught a lot of people's attention, right? I remember thinking, that's a serious, Coach bags and stuff, right? And growing up, I remember my mother talking about like Coach bags, really nice and like really fancy type stuff. And in my head, I don't know if other people think like that too, but I remember thinking like, oh, Coach is really fancy and stuff. And that kind of explained their fat net margins of if you have that brand name recognition, you can kind of charge blah, 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 quality stuff. But now you can see it coming back, those net margins coming down, which is inevitable with any industry. But down to 10%. Now you're down. I mean, these are almost certainly write-downs. What about operating cash flow? You see it in operating cash flow too. That down to 13% now. Not a good trend. Not a good trend. Not a good trend. And this is the thing. And so you see these retailers or even retailers or apparel and accessories and stuff with brand names and everything like that. Unless you can. Now that's the thing. These have been. Like something like Coach has been around so long, it's not so much a fad, but you need to remain relevant. And they don't have really many catalysts as compared to like a GameStop, just to use another comparison. So many damn GameStop comparisons. Where without the upcoming console cycle, like if no consoles were going to be released for a couple of years, like that's it. Like there's no real catalyst for something like Coach and whatever. It's conceivable they could have some big, huge win for like a bag or whatever it is, but that's tough. And then you got something like Skechers though, like I've talked about Skechers before, and well run. Like Coach, look at this purple and green. This is historically a well run business. Part of that is those fat net margins and growing revenues, and they had been paying a dividend. Oh wow, they're still paying a dividend. The price is $15. Wow. Oh, that ain't bad. Wow. For so long it was 30. Oh, it's just this long grind lower. Oh no. You know what? I'd really like it below 10. Look at that. Wow, 15 for a tap. Yeah, look what this is what you see. The purple and green is compelling, but they need to like bottom out. You know what I mean? Look at this big drop off on revenues. Almost 20%. Gross margin declining, net margin declining. Simple free cash flow, $1. It's not cheap enough. We could be like in the early stages of a Roaring Kitty investment here. I'm not gonna buy it now, but this is like stage one. Although I thought stage one would have been a couple of years ago, and it never quite got cheap enough. I don't know what to say. Like right now, you're even like, oh yeah, well it's cheaper now, but the circumstances have changed from 5 years ago, you know, and now it's not that cheap. Wow, they earned $2 last year, but the trend, it's about future earnings. It's about the future. $1? Wow, Tapestry. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, what was I going to look up? Mac? We got time, right? 9:20? Oh, we got to keep going. 1:20? Okay, we're good. Ad hoc? What the hell? Oh, it is in here. Those balls threw me off. Okay. Got some revenue boosts. Revenues pulled back a bit. Gross margin, boom. Still holding steady through June 30th. Not bad. I know it's a REIT, but still. ROIC dropped down. How about cash ROIC? Roughly. Still positive. At 3-year average, though. I don't even have it for... I don't have it for 1-off year. Interesting. Probably should. Okay, cash flow EBIT adjusted. Everything's still positive for now, but that could turn. Look at these net margins. Not bad on the net margin front, huh? But I think, you tend to see fatter net margins for these REITs. All right, what are we going to get to here? Look at the purple and green, huh? Purple, green. Was that Wiz Khalifa? It was Wiz Khalifa, right? I like the purple and green. Look at those. Look at that dividend, huh? This dividend. Did they really pay $2 in dividend over the past 12 months? Shit. On a $7 share price. What are the insiders doing? Damn. They're not doing anything since March, right? All right. And how about anyone do anything here? Is this? Yep. We looked this up recently. Nothing. Nada. No one touched it. Not great. Sometimes insiders get it wrong, by the way. Make no mistake about it. I just really like how purple and green it is. I'm going to tilt off even before this all happened. Look at 2018, no purple and green. 2019, no purple and green. And just a reminder, this is 3-year and 5-year book measured ROE. So on a 3-year basis, that was starting to tail off, and it wasn't due to I don't have it adjusted for share purchases. It's kind of difficult with the data that I have, but there weren't many share purchases. A little bit though, not much. 148 to 141, and then they issued earnings. Kind of tapered off. Operating cash flow. Simple free cash flow, $1. I mean, it's a REIT, so you handle REITs differently. What's the market cap? 1.1. Anyone say anything about it? Roberts, Burzins. Oh yeah, passive invest. Oh yeah, was this recently? Did they report this at quarter end? Oh, we didn't know anything about that. It was such a weird. Anyone knows last good move that may have been made from passive? Yeah, see, this is me. Anyone know what they? Anyone know who they are or what they do? Are they any good? Quite active for a passive investment. Yeah, SPG looks interesting, but kind of like gigantic. What's this? At the fortune teller? Do you want to ask? Oh, was this something from the 13-day from April? The board agreed to grant a limited waiver, which authorizes MYSC to beneficially own up to 10%. Okay, just curious. Which in rate of change if change terms are the worst in the company's history. Okay, well that's going to be the case for a lot of companies in Q2. However, the market's reaction has been neutral. All right, that's kind of bullish in my mind. The market already priced in a lot, right? There's no increase in the stock price. All right, it's tough to get into when you start describing what the stock price is doing. Like, it's tough. And the long-term MAC is a sound bet because the underlying value that is much higher. That's what I thought too, but I don't know what I'm talking about. But he's neutral, isn't it? He's neutral, but he thinks the value is much higher. Interesting. I said earlier, looking bad, but in the meantime, they offer some good reasons why investors could be positive. The reason why the stock has not plunged a lot is that the market is already in, right. This is a buy for truly long-term investors. Hi everyone, Max on back balance shows they only have. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyone in here that I recognize? I don't know any of these people. I don't know. Dig up pounce. Oh. How much do I dig in? I don't know how much I dig in for this. Maybe perfect. Not sure it's worth it. No, come on. All right. Forget it. We'll keep moving. STKL, that one's still looking good. I've had this for a while, and yeah, I regret not adding more down here. Just I was diversifying, I guess. I don't know. Okay. OVV looking good still. Although I got those, I still got some calls that I need to be. But it's tracking energy, right? So I got to be careful. If that's heading south, manage accordingly. But still looks the same. Travel centers. All right, this one looks good. You know what? I gotta use the restroom super quick. You know what I just realized is that I don't have a. What I should have is like a quick video or something to put on. What I should do is I could mix all the. I mean, you probably see the damn Roaring Kitty videos. A bunch I play them out at the beginning and the outro and stuff. But I should at least put those videos together to play, as like a break or something. Anyway, I thought about it. I should have. I haven't done OBS in like a couple of months. I've been focusing on like some videos and the templates and stuff. But I could probably add some more stuff to OBS on that front. I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. You know what I can do is I can do the countdown again, and then I'll go to the opening. I apologize. I know I played it at the beginning, but I guess that's all I got right here. Just so you got something to watch. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, 1 sec.
y'all. Those chords. Funky. Yeah, let's jack to this one, y'all. Let's forget about the fact to this one. Release the energy inside you to this one.
Oh, I got back just in time. Holy. That was incredible timing. So I got to figure out how long that lasts, because that's a good length for whatever video I can put together. That's incredible. Okay, let's keep moving. I apologize. Thank you for let me take a quick break. All right, let's keep moving. Travel centers. This one I've mentioned this before. This one has a lot of leverage. 250 million market cap now. Flat. Look at this. Ooh, not doing much. Damn, is it time to trim? This one's tough. This one's tough to value and everything like that. I want to see some action on this one. We're not going to see any buying. Minimal buying, not for a while. Yeah. You saw some back in March, but not much. Cash is trash except in a pandemic. What is this? This name sounds familiar. Do I remember this from I feel like it was something else. Something else we crossed paths with on? Maybe Big Five. That was a missed opportunity. Damn, I can't remember. Oh, Collar can aggressively add shares after Texas law. Hey, that's the one that's the small. Maybe it was TA. Alright, there's some overlap with this dude. I see some of the same names that you've seen on the Ron Kitty portfolio. This is from 2020. Who commented on this? Blue streak. Oh, yeah. He was invested. Say the next 12 months. The stock is inherently volatile, expecting it to just sit here. Yeah, I remember him. What's this? And dropping to new lows is also extremely unlikely, as the business is actually fairly stable at the cheapest valuation it's ever been. Yep. Upside potential here is extraordinary, just on a reversion to mean. I see 16 to 20. Yep, that was good. I agree with that. Now we're there, though. You know what I mean? And if the new CEO proves to be real, could be a 5-baggers. I kind of agree with this. But you need some stuff to go right. Where are we at? 15, 20. I was surprised how cheap it didn't get. I think I was buying right here, but like between like 7 and 9. I remember thinking like, how is it not getting cheaper? I kind of just expected it to get even cheaper, But it was like right there. It like held off. It's like because it appeared as though it's so damn cheap. You know what I mean? Now it could run up. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I feel. What is that? Oh, it's split. I don't know if I'd be adding to that. I'm not adding to this. Let's watch. Let's do nothing. Do you want to do nothing? I do great at doing nothing. Where is this? Oh, this is home building. Okay. What am I doing? Back to the portfolio. Travel centers. Okay. We're at 9:30. Oh, we gotta make it through. Fossil. Oh, Fossil holding up after that bit up. Should have added to that at those lows. I knew to add at that. Okay, I will say this. Add to fossil sub 4. You know what I mean? Like that should have been added to. Right now it's the 31st position. Not a gigantic amount. Oh, I wish I could see what percentage it is in the portfolio. But that quick bid up, and we don't even know why. I don't think there was any announcement, right? Beginning of August? Got anything? I don't think so. Yeah, August 12th beats by $1.43. Holy shit. Weren't they buying too? There's been some sneaky insider buying here that no one was talking about. Like a good amount. Check this. Yeah, oh, it's back in June. Look at that. $700,000 June 9th. And that same guy bought another $150,000. And in March. That's good insider buying. Now what we should do is look. Who is this? Gregory? Oh shit! I don't want to go down too many paths. I want to get through these charts. I don't want that. Maybe Wikipedia was down there. Should have kept going. He's the exec VP, chief commercial officer. Nah, nothing. Wikipedia. Nope, not him. Alright, whatever. Check it out later. We'll just keep our eye on it for now. Keep it going. NGS, eyes on it. We just looked at that. I'll say it again. CVE, I could see trimming this. I'm gonna trim this. They're not buying anything, are they? What's the point? I got so much energy exposure. Plus, I'm like adding it in different ways. You know what I mean? What's the? This is it, right? Nope, that's not it. This is it. Unless they're buying, we're trimming. I think we just looked the other day, but you never know. Oh. Oh, shit, they did add. Same person, Keith McPhail. 100,000. No, that was April. It's only him by himself. Though they bought a ton in March. If you recall, that was a big reason. It was a big position. And I had some calls on it, too. Well, 500K, that's no joke. I don't know. I feel like the upside's kind of limited on this. I can look it up, but position was it? Right there. Pull that up. All right, let's keep going. Grayscale Bitcoin holding up okay. XCS. Oh, XCC. What was this one? I trimmed this one too. These are like higher quality. What's the market cap on CVE? They're too big. I mean, yeah, there's a case to be made if you wanted to minimize risk and get some of the larger ones, but I don't care. I'd rather just deal in some smaller ones and utilize some stop losses or something. SGMS holding up okay. SPR not. I mean, holding up, but yeah, I mean this mimics airlines, right? Not doing anything. Do I get airlines here? No, damn. Look, could be a buying opportunity. I wish no one's doing anything with it. All right, keep going. Oh, did anyone buy this? Nah, no one bought it. All right, keep going. VSAT. All right, we know this from Klarman. No big deal. Nothing to even pay attention. Revolve. Oh, coming back. Okay. I might buy on a pullback to 15. I kind of like it. 39. If we get time, I'll pull that up. Take a peek at those fundamentals. Been a while. I mean, I actually didn't know about it until that insider buying in, what was it? Early March, we said, right? Or it was early March, I think. Like a good chunk of change, million plus. And I was excited about it. And I bought, and it wasn't a huge position, only because I felt it didn't get that cheap. And now it's tripled. But still, I wanted it at like 5. I'm like, can you get to 5 and like bottom out? But the reason is, that's the thing. It's hard for some of these to get even cheaper because they're not that leveraged and they're a growth story. That's the thing. As I recall, Revolve is a growth company, and I remember thinking, oh, this is sick. If it only came a little bit cheaper. But the thing is, those things aren't going to get that cheap. So you kind of just accept that the best you're going to get is maybe a double or a triple, and you appreciate it because how else would you get exposure to those? Along these lines, I'm trying to get through these charts, but I've been reading how some people in the big March and April pullback, how they use it as an opportunity to buy into higher quality companies, and I just think, yeah, I guess, but here I am. I'm like taking the opposite side. You've seen me critique some of my own March and April efforts. Like I've done well, but like I feel like I should have done even better picking up some more of those 5 and 10 baggers. Like I wish I went more into the I wish I went more into the shittier companies. And I find it interesting that people are like, oh yeah, no, I use it as an opportunity to get into the higher quality ones. And I think, who cares? I mean, it's everyone has their own different style. I'm not critiquing anyone else's style. It's whatever works best. And like I even said, maybe 5-10 years down the line, I look back at my own style and be like, what was I doing? Maybe it wasn't worth it. But for now, as a matter of maximizing rates of return, I think those are the times you gotta do. You gotta be buying those more spec ones. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Let's keep going. Anyway, RVLV was one of the less speculative ones, but that's the thing. I came across it. I'm like, this one came across the desk. Here we go. Let's take a peek and whatever. OLN looks like shit. Terrific. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Cut your damn dividend and then let's go heavy. I mean, this is coming back. There's nothing to do right here. This has been sick. When did we say this? Monday? And it's like, look at this. It's working out. Damn charts. Damn charts. Got to keep going. Okay. DBI. All right. DBI just kind of flat. Looking good. It's number 42. That seems low, doesn't it? And didn't Barry still have it? Barry, copy my style? Barry, get your own stocks, kid. I mean, I like this guy. I like this guy having a heavy position. Yeah, he's still got some. Small, but he's got it. I feel like I should add to DBI, no? I just added to it. I did. Believe me, I added to it. But I go small. I take my time. I take my time on these. Just this week, was it this week? My wife said she wanted to she's going to go check out DSW. I could have sworn she said that. Okay. CPS. Yeah, this one's interesting. This one could have like quite a bit of upside. Anyone buy this? But it looks like you look at the fundamentals. You look at the fundamentals, and I'm surprised it traded as highly as it did. Shit, 942. Come on. Oh, what's this? Value investor Clifford Sosin adds the top holdings. Oh, it's like everyone knew he was a value investor except for me. I knew he was a value investor. I just don't know his credit expertise. Shit. He's being reported on? Oh, it's embarrassing. Whatever. Where are we? CPS. No one really owns this. No one did, and no one does. I still don't understand how it traded as highly as it did. It must have had some... something interesting. No one's buying it either. Look at this. How did it... I mean, I don't have the fundamentals up, but take my word for it. $120, $150 was crazy for whatever. I could try to pull it up. Let's keep going. WPRT holding up. I don't want to add to this, but that's the thing. We should, if this was a weekly, this would be much easier if this were a weekly thing. Because like WPRT, I might add on like a pullback to $1 or something. But I don't want to. I don't want to write that. I don't want to write that every damn time for every company. Like, hey, add to this. It's more. It's probably just more important to just look at it. So if I get quicker at scrolling through during the stream and stuff, EQT looks good. Looks like RRC. Everything looks solid. Which even looks even better about AR. Makes me want to add more to AR. You know. You need to give it more time though. It's too soon. It's been 3 days in this downturn. Nothing. TWI. Hey, following the remember how I said during the stream like CVGI and TWI kind of grouping together in my head. Here they are following the same trend. I should have added to TWI. I haven't seen enough to add to TWI. I'm less so about this one. Damn, this one kept on going up, huh? Whatever, kid. Whatever. I'm not buying on a 12. Whatever. GIII. Oh, didn't I say buy back more at 10? No? This one? Maybe that was UFI. And check out GFI. Alright. It's getting interesting, though. Alright, so it's 48%. It's not that, I mean, it's not much has changed, but I'd like to dabble a little bit. Wasn't he buying? Oh. Oh, I thought he had bought since April. Okay, good to know. And no one else bought, right? He's got control of it, so it wouldn't surprise me if people kind of just steer clear. You know what I mean? When someone's got control of it, I know I said that before. I feel like it might be his company that owns it too. Whatever. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say the same damn note. And I definitely did just add, but I added small. Fly leasing. I could see it. I could see adding to this. This looks bearish though, huh? This is kind of tracking energy. That's interesting. This is like the first one we've seen that kind of looks like energy. If I didn't see this, I would think energy. Yikes. We saw SPR. We saw, what about Delta or something? Okay. Kind of all similar. What about some... Those are holding up better. I could see adding to this, couldn't I? Why couldn't I? It's not a great business. I'd never go heavy. Well, I don't think I'd go heavy. We gotta keep going. We don't have time. We're at 50. Okay. This one looks interesting. Should I add to this? Did anyone buy this? Got solid cash flow. Didn't Bill Miller get involved with this? In like his personal trust or something? Yeah, there you go. William Miller. That's him, ain't it? Yeah, February 20th. He did it like right before shit. I was like dialed into that at the time. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's like his personal trust or something. If you pull up the footnotes. Oh, there it is. Miller Value Partners. Oh, Miller Value Partners reduced their position this quarter. No one else, though. Damn. Family controlled and stuff. Looks okay, though. I remember seeing it at $2 right there. That day. I remember seeing it that day. I saw a lot of stuff that day because I remember thinking a lot of this stuff is super cheap, and at the time, it wasn't clear to me that many things were just retesting. You can see some things took out their lows. This is what I mean. Some things took out their lows from March 18th and March 23rd or whatever. Many of them were just retesting, though. But there still could be some upside. I wish I could see something going on. This is gonna just probably it's either over or it's gonna explode. The Bill Miller's dabble on it. It's bullish for me. Makes me think it's not over. You know what I mean? Like if it were over, no one would be dealing with this. This looks like shit, by the way. It's got cash flow, but super debt, super leverage. That's all you need to know. That's the story. That's the story. Morning glory. Let me tell you. Hove, H to the Izzo. Home builder. Keep going. 10 minutes. Western Digital. This is playing out. So we bought that position, right? See, this is why it's the 50. You know why I like Western Digital and bullish, blah, blah, blah. But that chart, when I added that day, I'm like, this is bearish, though. Took out these lows. Now let's keep on watching. We probably even have a note. Sick. This is what I'm talking about. The charts. What? Follow up on acquisition in 27. Oh, follow up. Follow up as in like, here we go. Watch WDC at 36. Right there. We knew. This is why it's such a small position. Even though I'm super, and it's a big company, and I'm super bull. I mean, it's barely come back. What am I talking about? It's down like $3. It's like 10%. But for a company the size of Western Digital, I feel like that's big. And now let's keep watching it. I'll keep adding to this. This is great. This is great. I'll keep adding. This could keep going down. Nice. This looks bad, huh? This is tracking energy. FLR is tracking energy. This could be an ad. Oh, we're not going to get to the fundamentals, but maybe I'll just keep these up. Maybe I'll check it this weekend. I know. That's the thing. I mean, right now we've been going up against a 3-hour stream every single time, which is, I guess, is good. Sometimes sometimes you need more than that. Sometimes when I'm actually doing work, I need 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. And then sometimes I don't feel like doing it. That's why it's tough to figure out the timing on the stream. But this, I'm pretty sure, is like low downside. This is what I was so surprised. I was so surprised it sold off as much as it did. It was a bigger position, and I'm like, how am I getting hit this hard? I mean, it bounced back in days, right? 1, 2, 3. It was 3 days. But I remember thinking, how is this at $3 right now? Because I wish I went heavier. Obviously, I wish I went heavier because I was like, what the hell? And I don't think I could get many options on it. I probably looked at options on it, but I feel the downside somewhat limited. Okay. This one I would add to. This used to be a much bigger. I've been trimming this. So the FLR used to be a much bigger position, but I've been trimming. I guess I've been doing a good job. Its chart started looking more bearish than others, right around here, and like everything else was still cranking. This was a top 10. This was like a top 10 position. Now it's 53. Like I'm kind of surprised to see it this low because I was, like I said, I was super bullish on it. And I felt the downside was so minimal, and it was definitely a top 10 position. But I want to say it was top 5 position, and it crushed it. And I guess it turned out in this case I did a good job of trimming early, and trimming quickly. Like a lot of these positions I've been trimming out of, you still see Camping World. That's because it went up so much. I've trimmed it a ton, and it's still a top 15 position. But FLR pretty much tripled, and now it's a 53rd. Position after trimming, but now I'm like, maybe I should start adding. But who knows? This could fall back with energy. Did anyone buy this? Oh, I'm gonna run. Oh yeah, that company. I looked into that company when they took their position, March 2020. I looked into them. No one really though. No. Oh, Toll. What'd Toll do? Toll added. Nice. Not a huge position. This is Toll. But they added. I like that. Who knows when, but as of June 30th. They get style. They get taste. What can I say? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, TGI. Oh, TGI. Yeah. Oh, we definitely pulled up those fundamentals, and I never got to them. Rest assured, even if I did, I wouldn't know what the hell to make of them. It's tough to value. All right. So this one looks not that great, but at the same time it could be an ad. You know what I mean? But and these aren't super bullish charts, but I'm adding just there's small positions. It's all right. Flex Shopper, we just added to that. I'd add it. It's only 55th. I doubled the position. I doubled it. I'd add again. give it a little bit of time, but I'd add again. CC, another home builder. It's time to start. Like, I got so many. These are after major trimming. But CCS was another huge winner 4-bagger here. And these are kind of big. Now they are. They were like 300, 400 back in the day, which was perfect. Viking, yeah, biotech. New home, another home builder. Could have some up room. So much home. See all these home builders. Madrigal, same as Viking. What's it at? 105? Yeah. Toll. Same. VRTV. Oh, yeah, this one too. This one's kind of like quad. A lot of cash flow, but risky, and but even more so, their business model might be going. What do they got? VRTV. The Klarman's involved with this one. Is he still involved with it? He's got like a good chunk of it too. When I saw he was involved with it, I'm like, all right, that cash flow is good. Baupost, he still owns 22%. That alone, good enough for me. I wish I had it more around 8 to 9. Damn. I'm not sure I would do much. I like it off the top of my head. I like it 20 to 30. I like it being worth 20 to 30, which means I don't love buying it at 17. I forget the cash flows off the top of my head, but it roughly aligns with this chart, which is bearish, by the way, right? Damn, I didn't quite get through this. Air cap. Did I trim this? I forget. Same old story. Neutral. It's kind of following airlines. Flat. It's up, but it's because it got so low. ASPS. Saw this one. Talk about adding to that one. Party. I'm just following Cliff on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Really, I am. I don't think I bought it back in the day, but that's good enough for me. CC starting to pull back. That's a chemical company I didn't look up, but still looks good. Michaels bullish. That looks bullish. It's got a heavy short interest too, so I wouldn't be surprised if GameStop kind of follows that a little bit. Kind of grouped them together a little bit. TGB, fallen metals, copper. Aluminum. Oh yeah, what's this one? Could trim this one. I don't love how much upside is here. It's aluminum. How much upside are you gonna get? I like it when it's cheap. And I could trim Alcoa. I could probably trim Alcoa. Alcoa's still up there. I don't even think I've trimmed it yet. Should have went heavier. GTE. Oh, okay. This one I could go heavier into. Wow, is that 29 cents again? Wow. I think I could add to this. Oh, they're selling? No, just a percent. Noise. Plus it was June. Yeah, they went heavy into it. Oh, I could add to this. Got to rebalance the energy exposure, I suppose, but extremely cheap and appears priced for bankruptcy Wednesday, July 15th. Yep. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to say thoughts on GTE. I don't know what that means. You can remind me. CNX. The natural gas. Oh, I forgot about CNX as a natural gas play. This used to be one of my heavier plays. That really fell down. I rebalanced into what I thought were better up here. RLJ, this one's holding up okay. It seems like a strong balance sheet on this one. Greenbrier, I could trim this. This is like a larger, stabler company. If I needed to be invested, I suppose I could. But that was one of my diversification plays. I didn't think I wasn't super bullish on it per se. FET, did I add? Oh, I did. I think I added like 20% to FET. I think I said that. Same old play. PDS, I didn't add to PDS yet. Mainly because those insiders weren't doing anything. Damn. I know Burry and all that, right? Nothing. Nada. Home builder. Tenneco? Hold it up, okay. Alright, so value's pulling back. Value's just pulling back a couple days. I mean, energy's leading it too. AMCX. DXC. DXC. Okay. Did I look this up? I forget. No green light sold. Glenview. I've seen them before. Not that much. Copacabana. Resi, we just looked at them. SkyWest, following airlines, not doing much. All right, we're going to get through the first 100 positions. Was it 959? All right. Herman Miller. This one looks okay. Didn't they have a big buy? Yeah, they did. Oh, July 7th. All right, not bad. Solid office supplies. All right, Perion, PERI. This one still looks okay. Looks good. I got in right here. Right as I was breaking out. That was like a breakout plan. It worked out really well. All right. Oh, this one worked out. I should have went heavier into that one. Oh, that worked out. This one worked out quick. A quick double. Forget one. I think Toll was invested on that one too. Helix. Oh, this is energy pulling back. Okay. Might be offshore. Offshore. Just following energy. Nothing new. Gannett. What the hell is going on? Are they going bankrupt or what? Check those real quick. Ugh. I guess not. Ain't even talking about it. Hey, we came across him before. Harold Schwartz. Hey, Vince Martin. I know him. We didn't get to any of the fundamentals in there, but that's okay. MG. This one kind of looked interesting too. Industrial / energy / did anyone buy it? Now's the time to get my attention. You know what is it? I never understand. Mistrust. That's the company. They bought 10 million shares. I don't even know what that means. Lapide. Oh, I know Lapides. Huh. Are they legit? I know that they're on my fund. They're in the funds that I track, but I kind of forget off the top of my head how good they are. I don't recognize any of these names, for better or worse. Haynes Brands, Huntsman, KRA, that's in the portfolio. Knowles, I've tracked. All right, these aren't bad. What is this? West Rock, I know them. I mean, it's a small position, but nevertheless, just something, you know what I mean? Because I hadn't even heard of this company before a couple months ago. I could add to this. What would I group it under? I group it with FLR. I guess. I don't know. Keep it going. KB Homes, Home Builder. Tech. Ooh, nice pullback. Gap. Looks good. Solid double. That was a solid double, easy. Coppers. This could be a trim. Remember, in my head, I didn't think it was that. Oh, there you go. The charts reflect that. I remember thinking it's not that undervalued. It's already... it's more doubled. It hasn't tripled. I remember thinking... I forget. This was a newer company for me, so I mean, I'm looking at the chart now. I can't say the chart isn't necessarily. I wanted to say 25 to 30, but I'd have to pull up the fundamentals. But I'll pull up the fundamentals before I do that. I just unless I can get a pretty confident double or triple from here. At this point, although I'm liking keeping a diversified portfolio for the Roaring Kitty portfolio right now. I am. I don't want to be too heavily focused on what I believe are my top positions because I've done that before. It's worked against me. And right now, I still think there's quite a bit of uncertainty. So I still feel it's not like, except for GameStop, I said I was going to buy more. I almost did yesterday, and I didn't. And then today it popped. EBIX. This, I think I might have bought on that day. This one. I remember that huge pullback. I'm like, what the hell? They had solid cash flow. Chart looks okay. Not ad worthy though, because the thing. So like the charts look okay, but I kind of know EBIX. I don't feel confident that it's worth much more than 40 or 50. It has traded much higher than that, as I recall. It was also like the best performer. It was like the best stock for the decade. I remember that guy being interviewed and like it was on Yahoo Finance. This was back in the day. And it was like the best stock for like a 10-year period. It went from like 60 cents to whatever. Yeah, look at the 20-year. Yeah, there you go. Maybe it was like 2013 or something. 30 cents. All adjusted for everything. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was like a 10-year. Then it was a... That would be surprising that that's the best performer, but maybe. Anyway, it's traded at $80 before, and I didn't think it was worth 80, but plus the CEO guy, slash founder, the guy don't care. Robin Reyna, he goes heavy. I really like that. There you go. He dropped $1 million at sub 10. It was sub 10 for one day. And he nailed it. Isn't that sick? That's so badass. You know your company so well and you know what it's worth and you're like, this is ridiculous. Boom. You see it for like a handful of companies every year. This was one of them. Nailed it. I mean, he was buying other times too. I don't mean that's his one purchase, but IPI, just watching from the sidelines. I need to see insiders do something. Viacom, I could trim this. I'm done with Viacom. It looks, I mean, this is a small position, right? It could double from here. I see the chart, but cash flow suggested 40 to me. I remember this because this is a bigger company. 40, I could hold it. That's why I kept some of these. It's such a small position. It's number 93. Who cares? If I need the cash, boom, get rid of it. IAG, I added this one just as a gold position. Yamana, same thing. Wow, IAG's a little bit bigger, huh? Did tracking gold, same. AD&T, flat. I should look into this one again. That's super difficult to value. Good luck. But there was one time where they earned a ton of they had a ton of earnings. They had a couple of years when they when they're earning, they're earning. I believe the chart reflects this. Like it was I want to say $7, $8, $9 in earnings, something absurd. Yeah, there you go. And the chart did it too. Whenever it went, I forget, but legitimate earnings, but super leveraged and tied to the auto industry. But boy, I was involved around this time too, and it's done nothing. So I know it's a smaller position now, but I was involved before all this happened, and it hasn't really been a big winner. Because I was at the time saying the same thing I'm saying now, with upside leverage and so forth. So just caveat emptor. Is that buyer beware? Caveat emptor? I think so. I might have timed it, but I would have still added around here because this still looked compelling to me right now. I'm like, oh, maybe it's about to break out. And then look at this. It was starting to break out before everything kind of went to shit. Anyone do anything with this? I could see adding. If someone bought, did anyone buy? Be a good one. Come on. Nada. Not a thing. Damn. Any even toll? Toll a little bit. They added a small position. Oh, it's position number 8. You serious? Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of. Oh, so is DXC. DXC is a good one for them too. All right, Toll. I looked at Dan. I thought it wasn't that compelling. They got Hunt. Oh, they got TSC. That's right. They got Huntsman. Huntsman didn't look as cheap to me. AT&T number 8 though. No shit. And it's not even up that much. It's not even up there. If they added that week. If they added that at the beginning of that week, then it's a double. But if they added a couple days later, which they might have, they could probably have good timing. Otherwise, it's not up that much. Okay. But no one's buying it. Isn't this an Irish company or something? No, is it based in the U.S.? They bought some. Okay. I mean, I don't know what my note is here. It's kind of like... Maybe we'll follow up on these later. Signet. That hasn't really gone up that much. I did catch it quite a bit up to that 30. I think I got lucky on that. This in Bed Bath & Beyond, I got lucky on my timing. But I definitely was adding on down here too, and not up that much. This is Tracking Airlines, kind of like Fly and the rest. SPCE, kind of speculative. I mean, really speculative, right? Oh, wow, they really blew up and then came back down. Shit. It's a small position. But that's the thing. This is an example of one when I would never buy this one otherwise because I just don't. What the hell do I don't know shit. But I'm like, oh, this seems like this could take off. I wish I did more of these. It turned out to be. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even that big of a winner. That's interesting. Should have bought Tesla. You know what I mean? Damn. HFC. All right, so refiners so PBF struggling, but even HFC struggling. I should have looked that up. And what about DK? Refiners just struggling. What are you gonna do? No big deal. HFC I consider a higher quality one too, so that's okay. All right, so we got through the top 100. Let's see if I can remember that. Okay. Oh, I'll make a note. I mean, really? For a Roy Kitty portfolio, 100 charts should be enough. It's crazy that we still have. I mean, there's 19 to go, but really, there's only 5 to go because all the other ones are nominal. In fact, I think didn't we check? I think I'm down to 140, 142. I'm down to 142. So there's really only 4 pages left. It's not worth it today. Who cares? We got some leads already. But let's try to remember if I can. Maybe we can pick up where we left off. It could be kind of good to. I'm saying it doesn't matter, but like you might find some more compelling opportunities down in those lower. I say you. I mean the collective us. We might find some more compelling opportunities in those lower echelon ones because even though they weren't heavy to begin with, maybe they still look relatively more attractive now. Plus, we can look up now with the funds having filed if anyone has bought them or anything like that. So that's why that can be useful, even for those smaller positions. I'm just thinking aloud right now as to what we're missing out on. Maybe I should check them out this weekend too. Impromptu live stream. No, I'm just kidding. Do people do that? Can you just like spin up and just start live streaming? You know what I mean? It's probably a thing, right? Oh, we should do. Let me do cheers. Cheers. Have a nice weekend here. Sorry. Now, can I just scroll real quick? I just want to see if any name sticks out to me. Trox 850. I want to look at the name. Almost feel like price should be a little bit closer over to. Oh, you see, it is on the day. Oh, we didn't get to the daily today. That's okay. Buckle. And GameStop didn't make it above 10%. Interesting. I gotta delete this one. That ticker changed. Oh, really? Nothing happened today. Okay. So was noise. You know what I mean? There was like some down in the wrong kid. There was noise. Nothing was happening today. Okay. Nah, I don't really see much that's going to be super compelling. What did I see? BTE we talked about. IO, that chart's kind of looking ugly. Energy, though. No surprise there. BRFS, maybe? The Brazilian? What are they? Brazilian, like, food or something? Packaged foods, yeah. CDEV, that one could be interesting. A lot of energy plays. It's like the same old shit. Flex Steel. None of these are going to be super compelling. The most exciting times are like March and April. Everything else is like, we're going to be straining for doubles and stuff down here. Vapotherm, maybe. It's around the $30 range. Carpenter. I don't even know what that is. I added that for diversification things. I'm like, oh, I don't know Carpenter. That's a steel player. I didn't know that. Conduit. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I don't feel like we're missing out much. Damn, NACO, that's a coal. Those coal ones. You think if natural gas takes off, coal's going to take off too, even if temporary? I don't know. I'll keep this charts up. Atlas Air. Yep, that was a solid. I didn't get as much of it as I should, but Patrick Industries. Fang. All right, and then the everything. These are all just nominal positions. Okay, cool. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice weekend, and I will see you on Monday. All right. Okay. Peace out. Let's play the kitty video for the first time tonight. All right. I need a new outro video here because it's every time I upload, I do it on YouTube. I upload the live stream. It says it's like a copyright notice or something. I paid for the song that plays during the outro video. But I guess you can still pay for a song and it can still be a copyright issue. It's not being taken down or anything, but I'm like, I don't want a copyright issue on it, so I need to find a new song for this outro video. Anyway, I'm still rambling. Here it is, 10:15 on Friday. All right, peace out. For real this time.